Look, I'd rather have a root
I
canal.
have 2 hours to kill before I go look at an old man's asshole. So, chop chop. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast in the fucking world with the shittiest audio with the most amazing content. Love that you all are listening to us, and we really appreciate it. So sit back and relax as we start this episode. Chill, hey.
Hey.
No, that's
So there's Yeti and headphones are going to be Beats. There we go. Now I can hear you a little bit better.
That was a quaalude hey. It's a chill hey.
Hey. It's like a soft pitch, you know?
Yeah, but you don't want it to be like
Crazy hey.
no, you don't want it to be like like
like, is she psychotic hey?
Yeah, well, no,
Maybe.
like, hey, I was gonna hit with this really, like, I'm trying to put it in a lesbian mindset, and it's, it's easy and
okay, I got you.
It's easy and yet hard to do at the same time. Because I was gonna say it's like you want to get with this really hot dude, and then all of a sudden he's got whiskey dick. But now, never mind, that's not gonna be you. So
it's fucking gross.
It would be like, yeah, well, see, it's a different kind of hey, now, isn't it?
Yeah, you could either do lesbian like hey, like lipstick, or you could be like hey, you're like total butch.
Yeah. Are there
or you could be like hey.
Are there lipstick lesbians that have butch persona? That's the best I can put it.
Like they look like a bulldog, but they're wearing lipstick? I'm sure.
Or maybe the reverse, where they look like a lipstick, but it's like they're a bull trapped in a lipstick body. That's the best I can put it. That's so bad and rough, I know. That's the best I could put it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll look it up. How about that?
Like, you know how it's like really huge dudes, like really just like, okay, this person can throw. This person can throw a pickup, and then you talk to them, hey, and it's fish hand when they shake it. Like, God, what the fuck? I was expecting you to crush at least 2 fingers.
Right, and now I feel like I kind of need a shower.
Yeah, now I feel like I shake the.
Oh my
I feel like I shake the hand of a flag. I just like, what? What was this? What? This is so limp and flimsy. What?
Okay, first of all. Do you want to go ahead and drop that disclosure? Just put it right here.
Okay, everyone, before we get started into this episode, whatever we might be talking about might be triggering. So here's the warning. Just be mindful of what we are saying is definitely something that we're not trying to trigger you on, but just some of the topics might be a little iffy in regards to, yeah. Exactly. That's the word I was trying to say.
Fragile, delicate.
Yeah. And we're not saying that you are. It's just that some of the content might trigger somebody in a certain way.
It's offensive.
We talk about different things that happen to people. That could be assaults, or somebody could be killed, or
we do try to give trigger warnings though. So I'll give you the quick disclaimer.
Yeah. So you all listen to her. The dinosaur is going to go over the disclaimer because I can't, because I don't give a fuck. She cares way more. She cares way more than I do, even though she'll say the opposite. So you all listen to the disclaimer. It's here for your benefit. Here's the dinosaur. Also, everything that we're saying in our episodes, unless we state otherwise, is all for entertainment. And there's no there's nothing that we're giving away as advice or of a matter of fact that you should go out in the world and do your own thing. We're basically saying we're not responsible for whatever fuck ups you experience after listening to us and trying to do whatever the fuck we're talking about. That's on you. Okay. All right. Now she'll finish out the rest of the disclaimer.
We don't know shit, and we don't try to say that we know shit. We like the internet, and it likes us, so we play together sometimes, but don't take anything that we say to heart. Don't take it as the gospel. Don't take it as an expert of any kind, because we don't know shit. we just like to hang out and with y'all and talk about goofy shit or funny shit or scary shit or real shit or whatever shit. And
It's just all shit. Yeah.
it's all shit with the audio shit, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much,
Yeah.
that's our moniker.
Okay. Yeah.
So, if we know that we're going to offend you, so we get that. At some point, we will offend somebody, and if we do, we're sorry. Find another podcast. Not that we don't want you here. It's just that if we're going to be in the habit of offending you, then we don't want to hurt your feelings. So, but if you're not 18, please don't listen to this. And I think that might be it.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. We're freeballing it tonight. So you get the disclaimer first, and then you get us saying hey, because clearly
Here we go.
The hey everybody, we're not even claiming that. We're just
no, it's just we got our dicks out and we're kind of just like letting it go, you know.
Sometimes you gotta air it, and I recommend that people do because sometimes it's necessary.
Well,
so you were gonna say the what?
So we were talking about, is there such thing as a butch lipstick lesbian? And so I had to, of course, go to Google and ask this shit because why not, right?
You went, ooh, okay. Wow, you usually leave that up to me to corrupt my search history, but thank you.
I know, but these days I'm just throwing caution to the wind because I mean, the whole fucking world's crazy right now. So why not?
Right now, that's where you're at.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, that's where you're at. Okay.
So in 2014, actually, Curve magazine covered a story that says, "What is a lipstick butch?"
Really? Wow.
Right? I know, right? 2014.
Jeez.
That's 11 years ago.
And I'm just now asking that question.
We are behind the times.
I'm pondering this way too long. I could have just read this shit.
So it says it's a
queer
woman.
You say it. Hold on before you say it. I feel like this is gonna
Oh, do it. Yeah, do
melt and reform my brain.
Make it sexy this time, so go ahead and crack it.
Oh. Was that it?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. It was improv.
You're probably like all over your walls, right?
Yeah. Okay. It was improv, so I really don't want to go and get another can just to let's do another take.
You're like, I lost half of it. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Fill it. Okay, do another take. I really can't go twice. This
one and done. Wait.
Time.
Cut.
Yeah, that magic has only happened a handful of times.
Okay, so what?
Even I was surprised.
2014, Curve magazine says in the article, it says that a queer woman is a feminine, quote unquote, in appearance and masculine, quote unquote, in personality.
Okay.
So it's all like, hey, honey, how are you? And then inside, she's like, I'm going to fuck you up.
But like, isn't that describing what typically is also described as a tomboy?
It can be. I mean, tomboys can wear makeup. Right. I mean, I would consider myself a tomboy or a soft butch. And I mean, I can wear makeup, but
that's right.
I usually don't because I think it's probably toxic. Although I did think of looking into Thrive Cosmetics because they have organic, good for you cosmetics.
Wow.
Which is great. If I want to, go out for a night on the town and look like a decent human being for my wife, because I don't care.
Yeah. Instead of looking like she picked you up and you're like, okay.
Like you reek of patchouli and weed. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Patchouli.
Is that not sexy? That's not sexy. Okay.
Patchouli. Wow.
My God. So, but what really got me, the 2014 lipstick butch, I mean, that kind of was it was literally a curve ball for this free ball, but it was Curve magazine. So it was a curve ball and it was a curve ball. So, but what got me for real. Okay. Did you know that lipstick lesbians, uh, they have their own flag.
Yeah, we went over that. That
Do
every
you remember that? Because I don't.
yeah, we went the whole gamut of all the
Shocking.
flags, and then we realized let's just stop because clearly everyone has
Viking
a flag.
lesbian flag. You
Everyone
can't get
has
better
a
than that
flag.
one.
Everyone has a flag, and if they don't, they will have a flag.
Right. AI is here
I
and
mean, it's
it will
not even
make
AI.
you
No, fuck
a
AI.
queer, a queer.
AI doesn't want to even get involved
Did
with
you
it.
just, did you break up with AI? Because you
AI
just said,
doesn't want to get
fuck
involved with it because
AI.
that's sewing. Like people are sewing flags. Like the flag has to exist. You can't just have a digital image. No, this has to be on a post somewhere.
Like that one
Flat,
bitch that was sitting in the rocking chair,
just,
way
just
back in the day making the flag for the
yeah,
first
just
time.
flapping in the wind.
I forget her name. There you go.
Betsy Ross sewing and pricking her thumb. Got to get a thimble. Yeah, this like people like the flag doesn't exist until it is flapping in the wind at a parade. That
Yikes.
that's when you like okay, you guys have
Could you
arrived.
actually, if you were to go to a pride flag, if you were to go to a
Uh-huh.
pride flag naked and you just put like paint on your wiener,
Mm-hmm.
then that would be considered a flag, right? It would
No,
just be
no,
just out there. I'm here and I'm not queer, but we're kind of related and not sort of.
no.
Is that
I'm not,
is
and I'm not choking because of what you said. I literally just choked.
that look, do not die on pod, okay?
Yeah, right.
Rude.
Oh my
Very
God,
rude.
it will be our most listened to episode.
And my response is going to be this.
These these motherfuckers are so lame. He choked on completely flatline from drinking ginger ale. That's how
They go
soft as
so
shit.
hard.
That's how soft as shit they were. Um,
Oh,
yeah, nah. So like okay, I went to a parade one time. I really
just once.
well
I've skated
I'm
in
using
pride
this
parades.
I'm using this one time as an example. I've done a lot of and I'm
I
not
once made a parade float out of a Chevy truck.
okay, see? That's where I was going. That's where I was going. I'm not that type of person that, is like, and I have a gay friend. I'm not trying to
And
like
I was the one that owned the truck.
right. I'm not trying to like, catch demographics like Pokemon or something. I'm just saying I went to one and of all the pride things I've done, of all the pride related things I've done, this parade that I went to pretty much affirmed there's no need for me to participate in any way, shape, or fashion other than just show up and clap or something. Because there's going to be
Yay for
someone,
gay.
yeah, there's going to be someone that completely makes you feel like an idiot. Like, hey, I'm doing this because I'm going to show I support I support pride. Yeah. And then you go and you see a dude running with a fucking cape on and
If you don't have glitter hair, do not talk to
a
me.
cape on and like sparklers, like like what you light up for
Yeah,
the 4th of July.
coming out of his ass.
No,
Correct.
no, those are some they're sparkler pasties, and somehow he's practiced enough to make them do
Yes.
the circles and sparkle and not
Woohoo.
burn it. He's got some special oil on his chest so he doesn't burn
I
himself,
bet he doesn't have oil. I bet it's
and
not oil.
he's all choreography is through the roof. They're dancing. They got music,
Somewhere,
and
somewhere, Gaga's playing. It's we don't even know where it's coming from. It's just there and it's really loud.
so when you see stuff like that, you're like, why the fuck? Why? Like clearly, I'm. It's not about a competition, but at the same time, I feel completely inadequate when I'm trying to. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show how much I appreciate everyone in the LGBTQIA plus ampersand sexuality spectrum. And then you get there and you see somebody like that,
Spectrum,
and you're
that's what
like,
it is.
yeah, you get there and you see somebody like that, and you're like, you know what? Let me put this flag down. I mean, this person right here is clearly
Yeah, I'm
they're
doing it wrong.
they're
Fuck.
clearly doing something like everyone is watching this person. I'm like, yeah, check it out. Yeah, well, oh shit, is his nipples sparkling?
Is that
Oh,
fire?
never
Fire coming
mind.
out of his nipples.
Never mind. I probably could have matched the cape, but not the. Oh no. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Random sparks of fire on my nipples? Oh no, you got it. You win. You win. Get the trophy. This person won. This person.
That's true though. I mean, people get really into it. And I'm not talking
Yeah.
about like drag queens aside because
Yes.
they do it and they overdo it on purpose and it's fabulous and amazing. And they don't even need a fucking parade for it.
It's
Like
fabulous.
they just show up to like a brunch and
Yeah.
they're looking
Well,
like ab fab. You know what I mean?
it's fabulous and it's amazing, but it's also to me, and I'm just gonna only speak
Are you gonna
about
say over the
myself.
top?
To me, it's not even over top. It's confusing as fuck. It's like all of a sudden
Oh,
it kind of makes a turn. I'm like, okay, why did we go this way? What's happening? Like again, the same parade. Like this big truck, big flatbed truck comes through. Like, okay, cool, and all the dudes on there clearly have worked out for this particular
dancers
day.
at a club that's
They've worked,
nearby.
yeah, for this particular day. They're like, look, we're
They're
coming
cage
out.
dancers.
We're going to be our fucking best. Let's work out. And so they've been working out the whole time. And like, okay, you know what? I don't even look at dudes like this, but I gotta give them props. They got my attention. And
You're like, good for you, man. Good for you.
yeah, and it's like they're together, as a group kind of
Oh,
thing.
sure.
They're all like, hey, we're gonna get on this flatbed. We're
Hey,
gonna
drag queens like pretty things too.
yeah.
Okay, men and women.
It's coordinated. It's like, okay, we're gonna have our props and we're gonna
Of
have a
course, it's
chair.
coordinated.
We're gonna have a chair. Okay, great. And we're gonna wear the same speedos, so
There's
we're
going to be a
color
throne up there, but nobody gets to sit in it except for
with
the head drag
speedos.
queen.
Yeah, this so they're doing the speedos, but then clearly there's some sort of competition going on that's it's kind of passive aggressive kind of thing where it's like, "Mm, that your speedos are the cut on your speedos is a little bit more revealing than that." And then you look at another guy and it's like, okay, well, you're just wearing a sock. And
Right?
okay.
Is that an Eckrich sausage?
And they're doing like this dance routine, and then all of a sudden, and you're like, okay, wow, this is pretty. And I'm giving them props. I was like, you know what?
Is it like a what do they call it? A flash mob? Sorta.
Kind of,
Because
but it's
it's like they're just walking around,
no,
and then all of a sudden, 3, 2, 1,
no, they're on a flatbed
they're
truck.
going out.
No, they're on a flatbed truck. Like
Oh,
this is shit you see. Like somehow these dudes have commandeered a flatbed truck that you normally see on the interstate. They've commandeered
I just
a whole flatbed truck, and they've made it into their uncovered prop float thing, right? And they're
of
all
course,
on this
as you
bed.
do, you
Yeah,
use with what you got.
they're all in this bed, and so I'm giving them props. I'm like, look, these
Y'all done
guys,
prepared.
they've been working out. They've clearly not missed leg day because they have to have that in order to be dancing on a flatbed truck that's moving. Okay,
Right.
so you got a flatbed freight truck,
With
and
burritos
you're
flying
moving.
past
Yeah,
their faces and beads and candy and
yeah.
all sorts of stuff. I got hit in the face with a burrito, a Chipotle burrito, a full on Chipotle burrito. I was like, what the fuck? And then tortillas, they had them green. They had them for one of the parades, they painted them green
Yeah.
and they were throwing them. I was like, what the fuck? First off,
Well, I,
wasteful.
I felt like I was going to get hit with a burrito next to this flatbed, but I I was like,
Would you have been opposed to that?
yeah, because I was
Okay.
just
All
like,
right.
I was like, okay, wow, um, they're not falling at all, and they don't have anything but speedos on. So if they fell, they're fucked. So props to you guys for doing
Right.
that. And then all of a
They're
sudden,
used to that rug burn, baby.
it just switch, and then next thing you know, one dude is dry fucking another dude in the ass,
It happens though. I mean, hey.
and another dude is dry fucking another guy in the mouth who's just sitting in a chair. And I was like, wait, whoa, when did, wait, there's no choreography at all. You four just decided we're gonna do this, and I mean, the other guys are dancing still, and the other two are like, they're standing there going, okay, we didn't prepare for this, so I guess you guys are gonna just
Just
be
wing it.
dry fucking each other in public. Okay, great. We're not gonna get pulled over by the cops at all. Yay.
How did you get pulled over by the cops? Well, this is how it happened during a parade. How did
Right,
that
right,
happen?
right. So yeah, I would have been offended if I got hit by a burrito because I'm like, you just got finished dry fucking this guy in the ass, and then you're gonna smack my face with it? No, sir. I'm pressing charges. Yeah, so I just leave it up to the professionals, the really inspired to be as pride centric as possible. I can't. I
Okay.
just can't. I don't
But
have
here's the
the
thing though. I mean, I get what you're saying. And yeah, some of them, they go hard, right?
yeah.
But whenever we showed up,
Hmm.
we kind of knew what number we were in and we looked for it and we went to that number. And then
Yeah.
people, parade organizers are walking by going, where's this number? Blah, blah, blah. And
Hmm.
where's this one at? I mean, they're not even here. And we're like, no, we're here. Hi. There's like
Yeah.
four of
We're
us.
right over
And they're
here.
like, you need a float or something. And we were like, we didn't bring
No.
one. And
Oh.
so a bunch of
Yeah.
lesbians standing around going, okay, so what do we do? What you got?
Yeah.
Well, I'm driving my minivan. No, that's not going to work. Do you have any farm implements with you? No. Okay. No. So that's out. Like a sports car, maybe? I got a Fiat. No,
There you
definitely
go.
no.
There
Okay.
you go.
No, let's don't do that.
No.
Too
Okay.
small. It's not, what do we need? A truck. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we got a truck. Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, I got one.
Yeah. Right.
It's either that or a Subaru.
Like,
We got you covered.
oh, why don't you say truck at
I've
first?
got both. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm sporting both of those. Thank you.
Nice.
And my truck's an eco diesel. What?
Okay. Of course. Of course.
So yeah, we just go and grab the truck, and then we need we need decorations.
There you do.
So we're literally going by like decorations that have fallen off of somebody other person's
You've
float,
been kidding.
and
Like,
some duct tape that we had. And somebody brought a poster board, which I thought was a really good idea,
Sure.
and they totally lost it as soon as I saw them because yoink! Thank you very
Nice.
much for bringing that.
nice.
It's our float sign. Obviously, where's the float? It's the truck. It's
Yeah.
got a small bed on
There
it.
it is.
Why not?
Oh,
So we rocked it
yeah.
out, and it was the absolute most pathetic thing.
Yeah.
I wish that we would have all dressed up as hillbillies because that's about what it felt like whenever we were
no.
driving through. People were clapping. Drag queens ahead of us are like, this is awesome. And then they
Yeah.
see ours, and it's like,
Oh.
you got one slow clap. And we know what
Right.
that means.
Oh.
So, like, even the children were disappointed.
They're like,
Like, oh.
oh, this cake isn't fully baked. Oh.
Right. What happened?
Oh.
Like, just okay. Some
Get the
lesbians,
spoon.
they're killing it. The
Yeah.
lesbians that I knew at the time, we had no fashion sense. We didn't know to coordinate anything. We didn't hit up Temu, which actually didn't exist
That's a
back then.
stereotype, though,
You
right?
grabbed $30 and which equaled a fucking truckload of cheap ass, fucking toxic,
Right.
poisonous
Oh, yeah.
decorations.
All made of lead. All made of lead.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, just talk about toxic lesbians. I mean, only because of the Temu.
So,
But
okay, before we forget, this write up
have you
though
met
from
me?
2017. So they identified that there are there are butch lesbians trapped in lipstick lesbian bodies.
Why does this not surprise me? Like, in the least.
I mean, I can get it. I get it because some people have comforts that they're in, right? And you got some people that will be like, okay, I might look dainty, I might be into fashion or makeup, but I'm really into farming or wrestling,
Right.
or
I carry sawhorses and a planer with me at all times.
right,
You know what I mean?
or
Like,
into
I'm ready to
something.
woodwork.
Yeah.
Whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm a construction worker or something, or whatever village person you want to be. And so I feel like yeah, it's high. It definitely exists. I don't think it's talked about a lot though. I don't think it's addressed a lot. I think too many people have the stereotype that lipstick lesbians are the hot lesbians that you know dudes dudes visualize when um when it's portrayed in porn, and that's about it. I that's my assumption, but I don't know what this write up is saying. Maybe it clarifies it some.
I'm not reading that. It's
No,
just, yeah, no. I mean, hey, some things are better left unknown, and you do
you looked
you.
it up.
What?
You looked it up. Your search is
No, I know, but what you were talking about, like
your
to read that article to figure out, like if they
yeah
have any.
scientific like some sort of study. You know, your search history is already fucked. You
Right.
know,
What I'm saying is, I just don't care about a study.
yeah,
Everybody can study everybody, and you can. The results can be biased. I
right. So when
mean,
you look at a study,
and how do you
let,
really pin down
let me,
sociology?
let's see if I can extrapolate that. So what you're
Ooh,
saying
get
is,
on ChatGPT.
so what you're saying is when you look, huh? No. So what you're saying is like when you get basically to get into a study, it still comes down to the perspective of the person that's doing the study. So they might have all this evidence one way or another, but if they're not that person in that life or in that lifestyle or in that experience or whichever, they're still coming to their own conclusion based on their own perception of what they've gathered through that study.
Right.
They're not really
Welcome to college literature or college
yeah.
writing, right?
So
I mean, pretty much all of the papers that you do are tell me your stance on this
right,
and support
right.
reasons why, and I can find all of the fucking information in the world on why turtles have feelings, but
If you're not a
somebody
turtle,
else
how
could
can
be
you know it?
like, I don't. I just pulled that out of the air.
No, but no, I'm saying, but if you're not a turtle, it's like
Oh, for sure. Well, how do you know?
yeah, like you could do a study on people on death row, but if you are if you're not an inmate with that weight on your shoulder, like I really don't know when they're going to say it's my turn to get executed. You're really just coming up with from my study. I found that people in this situation are fill in the blank, and it's like, yeah, cool, that's a good read. But if you're not that person sitting there wondering what's my last meal going to be, you really know fuck all.
Well, you're not going to really be able to do a
I know where you're going. It's good.
Yeah,
We did the
quantitative.
disclaimer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I think it's quantitative.
Sure.
You're not going to be able to do a study
Yeah.
with just the quantity because it's not an exact science. I mean, human behavior is going to change all the time,
Right. You got some people
and
that
animal
love.
behavior may seem to be more more on course with like
Uh huh.
what certain behaviors would be. But I mean, humans are wild cards, when, I mean, bipolar's a thing. So
Yeah.
one person could be talking something and 5 minutes later could just be crying for no reason.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
But
You
if
can.
you're talking about like, so that would have to be like more qualitative. But if you wanted to do a quantitative um, research paper on, so let's say lipstick butches.
Uh huh.
So what would it be? We would have to have something that it was quantitative.
Yeah.
Like what percentage of self identified lipstick butches
Mm-hmm.
attend, go to a certain place in each city.
Oh my God. You know what?
Like, right? I mean, that you could do something like that.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm a nerd.
No. 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 No.
I
No.
really
No. No.
loved
No. 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 No.
college.
No. Who are you talking to? No. 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 You love yourself. Embrace yourself. Because I'm saying, oh my God. I like you're talking, and I'm thinking, am I about to type up a poll on our Twitter feed in order to get this information? I
Yes.
kind of want
Yes.
to.
You
I'm, up,
should.
I'm about to. It's up. It's coming up. It's already there. Okay.
So look,
What are we doing?
let's do, okay, Pride Parade, right? Because they have Pride Parades all over the place. So let's say Did you go to Pride Parade last year?
Okay, well, hold on,
Or do you?
hold on. We got to do the intro. We got to the bait. Hey, uh, we're hey we okay.
Yeah.
It's got to definitely start off with hey,
Wait. Oh, hey.
hey, um, lipstick lesbians.
Yes. This is a call out
Yeah. Okay.
for all the listeners. We're sorry, Viking lesbians. We'll get to you next time.
Calling out
But
all lipstick. I mean,
butches.
I guess we do. No, we're going to do lipstick lesbian. We're not going to do the hashtag lipstick lesbians.
Where you're going to end up in a part of the internet that you might not be prepared to see.
No. It's Twitter. I'm already there. So, hey, we're already in that part of the internet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, the only other part that's another part is Reddit. But okay, hey.
Oh, Reddit. I love Reddit.
Calling out all lipstick lesbians for a
Don't
poll.
flood the gates and shut down the servers.
Yeah, for
ladies.
a poll. Okay, here we go. What's the first thing on our poll?
Wait a second. If I happen to put makeup on and go out with my wife, does that technically make me a lipstick butch?
I don't know. This is for this poll. That's another.
Okay.
That's another poll.
Okay, I'll log in and answer the question myself. I guess I got to do some soul searching.
What's the first question?
The first question is: Are you a butch?
Are you a butch
trapped in a lipstick lesbian's body?
Okay, perfect.
If so, proceed to question number 2.
No. Are you a butch trapped in a lipstick body? Because they're both lesbians, right?
Of course, right.
So are you a butch trapped in a lipstick body?
Okay.
And it's going to be yes or no. Okay, yes.
Yeah, yes or no. If yes, proceed.
No. All right, how many days are we going to do this? We're going to crank it for 7 days. Let's do this shit.
Okay.
All right, next.
The second question is going to be, did you attend your local Pride Parade or your regional Pride Parade, wherever you are?
Did you attend?
In 2024. Or let's just do a date range, okay? From 2020 to 2024. Actually, 2020 is probably not good. Let's just stick to 2024.
Yeah,
because we had COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So like there were 2 people at the St. Louis Pride Parade.
They were across the street from each other.
They were definitely 6 feet apart.
Separation. Okay, did you attend your regional?
I bet Grindr took a dump during COVID, you know?
Oh.
You think so? I'm like, they're just like,
maybe.
Don't face me.
Maybe. Did you attend your regional Pride Parade?
Look away.
Pride Parade. Okay. And then we're going to put a poll there too. Yes or no. Okay.
Okay. Last question.
Okay. Hilarious.
Do you identify
Uh-huh.
as a lipstick butch?
Wait, wasn't that the first question?
No.
Okay, are you a butch trapped in a lipstick body? And then
just because they doesn't mean they identify as it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm a fucking dinosaur. Keep that in mind.
Okay, here we go. Do you identify?
I think it's a respectable question in any LGBT
as a
QIA plus ampersand.
Yeah, get it right.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did. And I'm high as shit right now. Okay, so there you go.
Identify as a lipstick butch.
Yeah. And you may have to say, for the people in the back, in quotes or parentheses rather, this is not the same question as question number 1. If you have to ask, then you didn't know. Okay?
No. If you have to ask, then you're neither. So, yeah. Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. So, I'm going to go back up to the first one. Put some.
We're looking for a very specific demographic here.
Right. At the end of this, we're going to be like,
we should totally dress up as those mall surveyors and go to a Pride Parade. Yeah, with the tablet and start doing research. Like dress up all festive and stuff and like It has a little
Hi.
survey team
Hi.
shirt. That
Can
would
we
be
just have a
so
couple
much
of
fun.
minutes? Just a few seconds. Just a
It's
couple
going
of
to take 4 seconds
seconds.
if you shut your fucking
I
mouth.
guess,
Okay,
yeah.
listen.
And you know what? For answering our questions, we're going to give you a coupon to the food court. Okay?
It's on the floor. You
Yeah.
can have your choice of
Yeah.
burritos, candy,
Yeah.
tortillas,
You know,
donuts.
go right on over there. Um,
Yeah. Be sure to
yeah.
look out for our float. It's
Mm-hmm.
Crack Cake Curtis's
No,
little
this is a
tricycle with
coupon.
the little.
No, this is a coupon to the Asian Crane. You can get all the egg rolls you want. Yeah. Okay.
We're not
Okay.
responsible for how you feel
Okay. We
after.
just have some questions right here. No, 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 no. We're not,
We're not
no,
selling anything. Nope. And we
we're
don't
not
even need
Latter
your
day
information.
Saints.
Like,
We're not Latter day Saints. No. We're wanting to know, no, we're wanting to know, are you a lesbian? Okay, great. First
it
question.
does kind of sound churchy, the first one. Are
Yeah.
you a Are you a lipstick trapped in a butch's body or vice
Are you a
versa?
butch
Like,
trapped in a lipstick's body? Or you feel like you're a lipstick trapped in a butch body?
hmm.
Did Jesus do
Oh,
that? Like
right. What
total
do you think
wreck.
that Jesus feels about it? I'm like probably throwing glitter right now.
Right,
Okay.
totally
Love is love,
total wreck.
people.
All right, so yeah. G B T is so long. LGBTQ. That is fucking long.
Don't forget the ampersand,
Like
please.
literally, why can't we just be gay and lesbian? Why does it have to be le-
So
le-
specific.
LG,
Left-handed Viking lineage,
LGBTQIA plus?
butch
But
in, lipstick out,
yeah, butch.
bottom
Yeah,
with
yeah, right.
a
Like,
propensity for pain.
yeah, we talked about this before, though. We talked
Yeah,
about this.
whenever we were talking about the flags, it's
Well, we
why
talked
can't it
about
just be like
that.
one general thing?
We talked about that, but then we talked about it again, where it was like sexuality versus humanity, where it was just really a thing of where it was, you know, if you are into women or if you're into dudes, that's your sexual preference. It doesn't really deter you, or not even deter. It doesn't diminish you as a person. It isn't. You're still a male man, or I should say, male person. You know, it's
We should check in with that DEI department right there.
but you we
The LGBTQIA ampersand plus of the postal workers.
yeah, it was like we had a long conversation about it. Well, not long with us, but it was a pretty good lengthy conversation because we were just
It was
like,
a long conversation, but not a lot was said.
yeah,
You know?
it was like, okay, so if you're if you're a, if you're a lesbian, aren't you just saying that you're down with having sex with women? But people have gotten to the point where it's like you you have to be a certain way if you are gay or lesbian, whatever shade of gay or lesbian you are, you have
But I
to.
mean, everything's a spectrum,
Right.
right? One is one way,
But we
and
were
then it goes
saying
in the middle, and you've got hetero, and then it goes the other way. It's
right,
just
but we were saying like what we were talking about at the time was it's not the same because and we know it's not the same. So I'm being kind of yeah, of course, asshole. But hear me out because I swear I'm a dick.
dick. Guess
Yeah,
what?
I
We're
was
now
gonna say
canceled. Thanks.
I swear, hear me out. I swear I'm still a dick when I say this. Heterosexuals are not is not the same in that regard, even though they are worse. Because you can have all types of levels of sexuality preferences within
Hmm.
and still say, oh no, but I'm still heterosexual. Um,
Right. Well, that may be how you identify, but who are you really?
well, but that's the thing is like, yeah, like you can identify as being lesbian. Well, no, you can say your preference is lesbian,
Hmm.
but that doesn't mean that's how you completely identify as a person.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to look at the gnat's ass of something, chances are you're not going to be able to pinpoint it exactly. You know, every human is different, every relationship
Right.
is different. And on that spectrum, it's not a linear spectrum,
Sure.
it's like an entire 4D, 8D, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I mean, shit that we don't even realize that it impacts.
By the
You know,
way, the poll is live now.
okay, we'll see.
Yeah. So
I mean,
yeah.
I want to be the first to go and answer it, but I'm not going to because I don't want it to be that way.
Okay. Cool.
I don't want to
But like
persuade.
to your what you're saying though, I I think that where we were, I have to go back and listen to that episode, but where we were with it was like to what you're saying, like you can get down to the point where you're just fine. You're just going through the details to a gnat's ass, as you're saying. But you can get to the point where somebody's like saying, "Yeah, but I'm a bottom." Okay.
Well,
Uh,
that ruins it. I
yeah.
love that you're into dragons. Okay,
Yeah.
I love
Right.
that. And you drive a Subaru. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
You have solar panels on your house.
Right.
That's a bonus.
Okay. Check. Check. Check.
Um,
Uh huh.
you're into woodworking.
Yes.
Cool. Love
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Cool. I feel a
And you
connection.
have 14 cats. I'm feeling it.
You know
But
what?
you're a bot. Okay, you're never mind.
Yeah. Right.
You're not my top.
It's
You're
like
not my top.
it's like
What?
yeah, it's like 14 cats. That's a lot, but you know what? You checked all the other boxes, so I'll take that one. And then next thing you know, like
I mean, I
wait,
identify as a bottom, so I
wait,
don't know.
you're a bottom. Ooh, I'm. And then what? What are you butthurt because you're a bottom too? So you're like, well, how do we do
Right.
that? You know, I
You just bump asses.
yeah.
Boom.
And then it's like
That's the only thing you
okay,
can do.
right. So it's like okay, so it really comes down to sexuality because other than that, everything else in regards to you being a councilman, no one gives a fuck.
Right. Or
No
a
one,
senator.
yeah, no one cares. Like, okay, I see this person, they are this. Okay, great. I'm really not getting in their bedroom like that or their house, wherever they like to fuck. I'm not. I don't. I don't have a desire to. But yet people
But
get
good for them.
well, yeah, in a way, but at the same time, good
No, I say
is
good for
people have this thing where they have to, well, if you're into that, then I won't allow that type of behavior around me. And I'm nope.
what?
Mm-mm.
If you be with somebody, accept them. Okay. And if you can't do that, then you need to look inside, sister or brother,
I
because
don't
you got some
no
problems inside
no
your ass.
no. I don't need to look inside because Jesus has already said it's a sin.
Uh-uh.
So then it's like, yo, so
Well,
whoa,
then there's nothing scientific about that.
you
So
you all grabbed it. You all grabbed theology. Oh man, okay.
is that what you're doing? Wow, that's a
We
reach.
didn't even really. I just like um I I like furries. I don't know how Jesus covered that already, but okay. I guess.
Oh, could you imagine? Wait, hold on. Could you imagine being a furry? And I'm not a furry,
Yeah.
okay? But my wife is a therapist, and
Hmm.
some of her clients
Sure.
are
Yeah.
furries. And she has an interesting spectrum of clients
Hmm.
from what I can tell. Now,
Yeah.
she doesn't go into detail with me about anything
Sure.
because
Sure.
I
She
don't need
can.
to know.
Yeah.
Um, and hello, I have my own trauma. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So, like, I don't have time for yours.
Yeah.
um,
I don't want to
I mean,
take
not to
yours.
sound
I don't
bitchy,
want to
but
take yours on. This isn't trauma
yeah,
exchange.
like I can't even handle yours. I got enough going on right now.
This isn't like a
Um,
trauma potluck. Like the
right. We're
switch
not
up.
trying to trauma bond. Okay. Not like you and I doing
Yeah.
ayahuasca together, but that would be trauma
That
bonding.
would be. No one would
We should
speak.
talk about that in
No
our
one would. No
conversation
one would.
because I
No one
was
would speak of that
dying.
again. No one would speak of that again. Like that would get done, and it was like, okay,
We would be like, we're just not going to talk about it, right?
now
We're
I
going to
got
have to do another ayahuasca session so that
just
we can work on how to
yeah,
forget the first
trying to
one.
erase that. We're going to do that, or
Right.
we're going to do a hardcore meth session just to try and erase what the fuck we
Like,
just
what's
experienced.
wrong with her? And they're like, we don't know, but she's just been rocking
No,
back and forth saying
we
it's
don't.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
did not know that much shit could come out of a person. One person, not a truck full. One person. How? How are they still alive? But anyway, yeah,
And why hasn't the health department been here yet? Because
yeah,
there's
yeah.
something going
It's
on.
not fertilizer. It can't be.
How
People don't.
much curry does this person eat?
Why does it smell like curry and coffee? What the fuck? Um, so yeah, so I think again we're back to where we were talking about the same thing, where we were just like, okay, I mean, if we get down to the point, like you're saying, down to the Nat's ass level, then then we've got a flag for people that want handcuffs, that uses blindfolds.
Oh,
That
for sure.
that's not they're not BDSM. They're not. They just
Well,
like
they ran out of
they
colors
just
of the bandanas, right?
no, they're not into that. They just like a little spice. They like a little flavor. They're not even on hard, okay? They're not.
Yikes.
They're just nice little fluffy handcuffs for for decoration. I,
Oh, okay. I thought you meant hard in another way. I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
dude.
I feel like people have to have this thing where it's too much, so they have to make it evil. They have to make it to where we've got to put some sort of uh, like you've mentioned, some sort of control barrier around it so that we can basically ostracize these people to make sure that they are frowned upon in society, held back. We got to have somebody that we segregate. We got to have somebody that we make the villain and evil. And then next thing you know, wait,
Which, how fucked up is that, right?
which then you get all the other people like-minded like you, like yeah, and the next thing you know, you realize your kid is of whatever persuasion. You're like, wait, um
Oh
you
my
know
God, you're straight?
you know what
That's what I would say.
you know what
What?
I love them no matter what. I've always loved them, and I've said some things in the past, sure, but I love them. um
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But we were just messing around.
Right.
It's totally fine. It was
Yeah,
innocent.
right. I
We're
was,
just we're
you
just
know,
joshing, you know?
thankfully, God put them in my life so I could learn.
Oh my God, with the Jesus stuff, you're killing me.
I could learn. I could learn. How, I was short sighted. I was wrong. I was wrong,
I'm short sighted.
and I led people astray. And yeah. I did have that time where I was in a hotel room. I did not know. I did not know that person was trans. But now that I know my
Right.
kid,
I'm not either or. I'm just
I
oh,
was
what's the word? I was
I was tired and I went to sleep. Next thing you know,
right.
those pictures are on the internet. I don't even know how.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't know.
even know.
We're not even sure that's me. I think that's AI, to be honest
No.
with you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not gay. Okay, not
No.
gay. I'm a barsexual. Okay,
You know.
definite
Yeah.
barsexual.
Yeah. And not the bar you're thinking of. It's a
No,
better.
just a bar. You get
Yeah.
some drinks in
Like
you,
where
and all of a
you
sudden you're like, I love everybody.
right
You know.
where you
I'm
drink.
like, get off of me, bitch. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I just I wish humanity was better, but
Oh, please, yes, please.
I wish they were better, but yeah. It,
I wish you bitches were better, but you'll need to step it
it's
up.
like, okay, never mind.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, truthfully speaking, and to be serious for just a second, I think that everybody needs to try to do a better job to be a better person, more kind, more compassionate each day,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody in this world right now is going through some sort of issue.
Yeah,
I mean, it is a constant fucking whipping sometimes. And I'm not talking just politics or just family or
sure.
just work or just economy or just, race, religion, whatever. It's a hard place to be right now. And it seems like there's a lot of negative that's taking over, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have to. Now,
Mm,
don't get me wrong. We can be shitty and negative,
sure.
but we don't mean it in a way that's with ill intent. Also, we're not fucking experts on anything. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. That's why we put the disclaimer in the first one.
exactly.
I, I think that's where
So just be
our
nice, be kind, fuck people. It's not hard. Go ahead.
yeah. I mean, wow, that was layered. You said right there. Not trying to take the wind out of that sail at all, but yeah, I'll just like when I say it. it comes off like when you say it, it's inspirational. When I say it,
Put me in, coach.
when I say it, other people like go, there's a message he put out there. Like if I said the same thing you
Like,
said, it's like, be nice, be kind, fuck people, be nice. You see, then it becomes like, hey, what did he say? Okay.
fuck people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said love. Fucking is love.
Yeah.
So love.
Everybody.
Actually, don't unless you know what area you're into and what the repercussions of that fucking might be.
Yeah.
Hell.
Well,
On that, I'll say under his eye. And let's continue.
yeah, so since we're just
We're freeballing
free,
it.
yeah, as got exactly
We're not
what I
freebasing it.
since we're free falling it, yeah, I been
Oh my
perusing.
God, do not tell me that you're naked.
No,
Okay, even if you are, lie to me.
no, I got clothes on. I just checking out things on the internet, and I feel like
Did you go somewhere?
no, I didn't go anywhere. I just feel like we haven't gone somewhere before in a while, so we might as well just go ahead and
Yeah.
check it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna check it. I'm just gonna check it.
That place?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm just gonna check it real quick.
It's like,
Yeah.
but it's like, hey, if
hmm
you're spicy. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead. Get that
No,
Q spot.
no
Just
one
get
else
it.
knew what you meant, but now they do. Yeah. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. So, it's such a random bag of fuckery. I don't.
I know. It's awesome.
It
Rabbit
can be
holes.
awesome, and then at the same time, it's just like sometimes I just read the questions. I don't even want the answers. I don't want to know. I don't want to get into the debate. I don't want to hear any rationale. I don't want anything. It's just that whole effort that somebody actually asked this question to the to the populace of this website. And it's like here's one. If Jesus never said he was God, why do Christians insist he is God? See, you're just not wanting to sleep because you're
Right.
gonna constantly get notifications from a question
Oh,
like this.
for sure. You're going to have to change your number or something.
People responding to you, then they're gonna be responding to the person that responded to you because
Yeah, you're going
clearly,
to be doxxed before you know there's going to be some weird person
yeah,
outside your house.
clearly they got it wrong, so they got to respond to you and the person that responded to. Yeah, it's like. And meanwhile, your phone is it's just hot. It's just
Ping,
hot. It's just
ping. Right. You're like, is this shit going to blow up? It is
yeah,
a Samsung. Fuck.
yeah, yeah. So
So
there's
that's funny that you say that
mhm,
because hold on. The question that I was going to tell you about, it wasn't on the Q spot, but it was on Facebook,
okay.
I think. And because I still do Facebook,
Mhm,
that's good enough for me.
mhm,
That's fine with me for now.
mhm,
I mean, whenever we move, I might just fucking give it up altogether. I'm not gonna
mhm,
have time for social media. Are you
mhm,
kidding me? I gotta
mhm,
go milk the
mhm.
chickens and get the goat eggs.
Yeah.
So, um, but the question that was posed on there was, if Jesus were in front of you, what question would you ask him? And it was on like some
Oh
unhinged
my God.
group. Okay. It was
Holy Jesus.
wait, what is the
Literally.
group called? It's called Unhinged Goblins. I think
Okay.
it's what it's
And that
called.
says it right there. That says it all.
It's a great group to be part of. I mean,
That
these people are hilarious.
that says it
But
all right there.
yeah. I mean, so my
Like
God.
you don't know if that's
Yeah,
a
it
role
said
playing group or what. You're like, what?
no, I don't think
Are
so.
we playing a game? No, this is about deep conversations, motherfucker. Get
It
out of
is
here.
so. Here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. God bless it. No.
Mm-hmm.
If you could ask Jesus one question, what would you
Yeah.
ask? Okay. The first one, the first one at this time, whenever they screenshot it,
Okay.
um, I'm not even going to read it because it's so vile.
Oh. Even
It is
better.
so vile. But I
Awesome.
wouldn't expect anything less from Satan. And that is literally who wrote this post.
Oh,
So,
I love.
but then people are like, this seems like something Renaissance clergy would have actually argued about. That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like people they have this thing where they feel like they have to, like they're offended directly because you've just questioned their 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 deity. This is a direct affront to our religion because you even
Right.
asked this question. So I cannot take another bite of my dinner because I am reading this while
I'm
I'm eating.
offended. I'm
Yeah,
sick.
yeah,
I need a bathroom. I
yes,
probably should lay down and somebody get me some cool water.
yes, yeah. Holy water, as a matter of fact. I need I
Holy
need
water,
I
please.
need that.
And some garlic just in case.
Yes, I need that,
It's
and
Unhinged Goblin Posting.
I
That's the name of the
I
group. Go
need all
there.
of that in order for me to respond. And oh, you better believe I'm going to respond. And
The
I'm
Klimt.
I'm going to respond with at least 6 Bible verses. I don't know which one, but God is going to lead me to it. And
I love when people go to me, read the Bible, and I'm like, I have, bitch, front
right.
to back, both New Testament and Old Testament. I got you, boo boo. What you want to talk about?
No, but they say
I
that
mean, I
like
might not memorize it, but I know the gist of it, and I do remember because I fucking read it.
but they say it like it's
So,
reading a haiku. You know how big the
right, or like it's fucking Japanese
you
or
know how
some
long it
alien
No, it's just like, you know how
fucking.
long the Bible is? Hey, read the Bible and you'll find out. Okay, I'll talk to you in about a year and a half. What the fuck? It's gonna be, it's like, just, can we have a conversation? No. Mm-mm. No. It's all in the Bible. I don't even know why you're asking that question. Okay, cool. Because I wanted to have just a conversation with the person, but if the person is telling me they don't want to have a conversation with me because what they would have to say is in a book, okay, cool.
That's written by men
And they don't want to
about
they don't want to tell me where it
somebody
is.
they never even met or talked to.
They don't want to tell me where it is in the book either. They just say read the whole thing.
Love that.
Read the whole thing. Your answer is in there. Where though? It's in there. Where? Read
Here's the thing.
read the whole
There are
thing.
Bible applications. I have one on my phone.
Sure.
Believe it or not. I know, shocking.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I'm needing something,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm trying to reference something,
Sure.
I can go there and just do a search on it because you can do certain word searches for all the different Bibles, like King James, NIV, all that shit.
Yeah, sure.
Except for the ones that they took out, of course, right?
Yeah. There's that whole
So
thing.
there's that. Yeah. Which is total bullshit. And which is another reason why, I mean, for me personally, I'm probably more spiritual instead of more like, what's your religion? My religion is my relationship with God. That's my religion.
Uh-huh.
And my God looks like whatever I think it looks like.
Sure.
So, right. I mean, at the end of the day, we all have to quote unquote atone for the good and the bad that we've done on this planet. Well, if I'm batting at the wrong cages, then well, poo poo on me, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well,
as long as I'm not being a total dick through life, I should be fine.
yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, well,
But
you're a lesbian, so whatever.
I got lots of dicks. Okay.
Yeah.
I just contain them.
Yeah, I just contained all my dicks. Sorry, contained all my dicks.
Dick in a box.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's a lot of stuff in there, especially if you go through the Old Testament and you're like reading stuff and you're like, I don't even know what just happened. That I just read the whole family tree of these people that begat all these other people, and now I'm at a part in the Bible where this lady has she just cut her son's foreskin off and she's rubbing it on this dude's feet. So I don't even know.
Is that fetish?
I don't know what the message is with this, but I feel like rubbing circumcised dick blood on a person's foot. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know what part of that is really healthy. So I'm gonna
You know what you need?
skip that.
You need a church
Mm-hmm.
house Halloween night because you're wrong for that.
Nope. Already been to
You
several
need
of
to go
those.
and find out about what could happen if you don't
Already,
straighten up.
nope. Already been several of those. I'm good. Um,
Did you go to the one where they peeled the grapes so that it would feel like eyeballs?
no. You know what? People that
You
use
didn't?
it with like food like that,
Spaghetti?
they're see,
No.
those are some foul people that do that with food. Because how are you
Like
going to tell me
it
about?
kind of smells like shit. It is.
Yeah, how are you going to
It is.
tell me about how? Hey, we need to collect all the food to feed the hungry people in the city, and then next thing you know, we got spaghetti in here with some Jellos. It feels like you got maggots, and we did the grapes and we peeled the skin off. So you're playing with the food. Okay, so you're playing with the food for a little gag, but meanwhile, you want to collect the food to feed the hungry. Okay, we could have fed hungry people with this. What do you? Nobody cares about this bullshit. So, what's the other thing I was going to tell you about? We're going to
Well, I want to know while you think about that. Can I just say something real quick?
sure.
Okay, and by real quick, I mean obviously not real quick
It's
because it's
quick
me.
for us.
Ish.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll take it. So, guess what came in today?
Well, you had this thing come in that looked like you were smuggling people. That's how big it was, and
Yeah, so
I'm
we
assuming
did get
the other part.
the what's that?
So I'm assuming the other bits.
Yes. So a couple of days ago,
Yes.
I got from Let Us Grow.
Uh-huh.
Um, I got the farm stand with the
Okay.
lights.
Okay.
It's okay. Right now, it's still in the box.
Okay.
Okay. It's still in the box.
Okay.
So we had to put our dog down 3 days ago.
Right.
And that's the second dog that we've lost in 1 month. The first one was Darby, our lab.
Yes.
She was, I don't know, she was like 16 years old or something. I mean, she lived a fucking baller life, right?
Yeah, 16,000 years old.
16,000 years old.
Yes.
So
Like
she was
whoever,
16 years old is a long time for a lab. You know what I mean?
whoever was trying to
So
do dog
she lived her
years
best.
while she was saying that, fuck off. Was she
I wonder,
16,000 years?
I guess what would I be in dog years?
I
No,
don't
let's
know
not
because
talk about it.
that whole thing is a myth now too. So
I know, and it's a sliding scale now.
yeah,
It's
right.
no shit. It's also not inaccurate at all.
Yes, it used to be a solid
I
7.
mean,
It used to be a
both
solid
of these
7.
dogs died of cancer.
It used to be
Surprise!
it used to be easy math. Okay, 7 years for 1 year. Now it's
Thank
like,
you.
well, it's 7 when they're a puppy. Then after this, they become this, and then after that, it's
I'm
just
like,
1 year.
if I
It's like,
need a
what?
fucking chart, we're just going to call it human years and be done with
What?
it.
And then we're just 16 years, and that's it. Shit.
No,
And then
I'm already bad at math.
and then depending on the size of the dog, then that is really going to be less time than okay. So you guys are just making this shit up. Nobody knows. We're going to go back to our previous statement. If you're not a dog, you don't fucking know how old you are.
Right. How big are you? You don't fucking
Right.
know.
Right.
Actually, okay, so going back to it.
Yes. So you have 2 dogs to put down.
2 dogs put down in the last month, and this past Monday was so like 2 days ago.
Right.
It did it. I've been a mess, whatever. So
Yeah.
the item hasn't gotten out of the box.
Right.
So it's still in the garage, but I had an idea. I was like, oh. So I ordered the seedlings and I got.
This just sounds like when you get an idea.
So many good fucking.
So wait.
There's
So wait before you get too far. When we last left off, you were talking about how you're about to get the seedlings, but it was like you had to make this whole selection about it. So
yes,
what how'd that go? Tell us all about the selection process.
Oh my gosh, the seedlings. Okay, I'm gonna log into my account so I can talk about my farm stand.
Oh my gosh, this is now super serious and technical because she has a my farm stand.
Yeah,
so
I do actually.
Did you?
Does that intimidate you? Because it should, and it could. No, it does. Okay,
no, it's just that's how
I didn't
serious
think
you are with it now.
I wouldn't.
Do you have the app?
I wouldn't let
too?
it. Yeah, I have the app.
Okay,
of course I do.
Like you can log into your farm stand.
Yes, I can.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it. And I know I'm so super stoked. So, but I decided.
Okay.
So I got the seedlings today.
Okay.
That came in, which is great because I had made plans with my bestie of 45 years
to do the seedlings,
literally to do this with us, like to do it together, right? We're going to make content and we're going to unbox it and we're going to we're gonna put it together because I'm a homo and she's a Mormon, so she can survive a lot of shit. You know,
Oh my gosh.
she can handle a farm stand.
So she's gonna hear this episode and say, "Hey, I don't like you guys talking about me being my Mormon people like that."
I know she's recovering. It's fine. She's dealing with her trauma. Good for her. I love it.
Fuck.
And this is why we're best friends. I called her, so she had reached out. You know, Laura let her know that we lost the beagle.
Yeah.
On Monday, and
holy shit.
I told Laura, I was like, she goes, "Do you want me to let people know?" And I was like, because I mean, these are our babies.
Yeah.
I mean, we give them organic food, homemade,
yeah.
You know, custom to what their nutritional needs are, and home baked organic dog treats. I mean, these guys are living it up in our house,
of course,
because we want to take the best care possible of them.
Of course,
and
of course.
I mean, I cannot wait to see our sheep and how we're going to be loving on them. You know, I mean, gross. Okay, that didn't sound right.
Late, it's out there.
It's out there.
Too late.
Fair.
Yeah,
okay,
late.
that's fair.
There's a lot of
dudes
feeling.
You know, okay.
There's a lot of dudes out there. No, the lesbians are taking the sheep away.
I want my sheep to have afros. You know, like just like this fucking amazing hair coming off them, look majestic. You know, I think they would probably make better milk that way.
There's nothing majestic as a sheep with afro. It's just strange on every level. So wait.
We'll see. I'll get some curl cream.
No, wait.
Say I won't. So she's going to come over.
No, wait.
We're going to put everything together.
No, how dare you?
And then we're going to put the seedling in.
No, fuck you. Wait.
Oh, God.
What do you mean? You cannot say that and think I'm not wanting you to say more about it. What do you mean?
Say what?
She's in recovery. Fuck you. You gotta explain that shit.
Growing up Mormon can be complicated from what I understand. I don't know. I didn't grow up Mormon.
Right, but wait. She's still Mormon?
No, she's not Mormon.
Okay. So
her family is still Mormon, but she's not Mormon.
So she's like, hey guys, time out. I'm doing my hands. See, time out.
The tea. It's the tea.
This is like, I know I grew up in this. I'm just saying, I got questions, and if you guys aren't going to answer it, I need to like politely bow out this shit because it's like way.
No, she was just like, I'm done.
It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. Wow. You know what? I don't know. Wait, do I know this person?
No,
okay,
you don't.
Cool. I
think that you need to meet her on pod.
I was going to cut this out.
We can talk about.
Right. That's what I was going to ask. I was going to add.
I knew it was.
Can we do?
Is I with you? Hello.
Can we do?
Yes, she would come on. She would love it. She would love it.
Can we do just like an episode of I don't even know what you call it. Ex-Mormon? I don't know. That kind of
recovering Mormon.
Huh?
Recovering Mormon.
Former Mormon?
That is former Mormon.
Former Mormon?
Former Mormon.
I didn't know it was going to be a tongue twister until I just said it. Former Mormon? Former Mormon. You fucking say it, Laffy.
Former Mormon.
Former Mormon.
Former Mormon.
Yeah, so you got to slow it down, but you can't say it back to back.
No, I said it perfectly the first 2 times.
I missed it.
I'm competitive. I keep track of this shit.
Do it again.
And I'm petty. Former Mormon.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. It's a former Mormon. God, yeah. I'd love to have
It sounds like a new diabetes drug, doesn't it? It
sounds like a new diabetes. It's like a new diabetes. Oh my God. New diabetes. We've got so many out there, but this is a new diabetes. It's called former Mormon. And huge,
oh my God.
Huge breakout in a certain area of the United States, but it's known to get around.
Definitely Ohio.
Oh my God. There's no treatment for it. It's just you just gotta walk away
from there is a treatment for it. However, if you have ever if you have ever been around drywall,
Okay.
then this might not be the drug for you. If you've ever been born, maybe this isn't the right drug for you. If you've ever thought about murder in any way, shape, or form, this probably isn't for you. If you like Swiss chard, then probably not for you either.
You're gonna switch to provolone if you take this drug. Your Chardonnays are
you
over.
you can nitpick it to death, right? But
this drug might cause coma or even death. So, but
or stroke like
but you'll be cured of your former Mormon, and you might get depressed. But if you get depressed,
you'll be healed.
If you get depressed, we have antidepressants you can get on for that. So
right, sign me up, yay for pills. No, I'm kidding. That's so fucked awesome. Up. I hate that.
That's so awesome. No, I'd love to have her on.
I love that we're like gently massaging this promo into. I don't really consider this a promo. It's just an appreciation for what Let Us Grow is. Because that's what we started talking about. That is not what we started.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to them. But I want to nail down the former Mormon episode. Are we gonna do that?
Oh, I can
chat her up and see if she wants to do it.
Okay, hold on.
No, I mean not right now, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I was fixing to call her.
Okay, whatever. Yeah,
that's business. That's a little business talking.
Yeah, it's freeball. Whatever. We can call somebody up right now. Sure, why not?
We could, right? We should.
Yeah, we should.
I should call her.
This gives everybody.
She's going to be like, "Of course you are. You're fucking crazy." That's what she's going to say.
Yeah, this gives everybody that's listening. Everybody that's listening is going to be like, "Holy shit, they're doing this right now! Wow,
this is live. This is live recorded.
This is live for you."
But recorded.
What's going on, Ethiopia? This is live for you too.
Hey, so I talked to her yesterday.
Yeah.
And I called her and I was like, "Hey," and she goes, the first thing she said to me, she goes, "Are you pooping?" I said, "No, why?" She was like, "You're pooping." I was like, "No, I'm not. Why?" She goes, "Because." Are you sure you're not pooping? I was like, I'm positive. Like, hold on, let me check. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not pooping. I said, "Why?" She goes, "Because you sound like you're in a like a tunnel, like a vacuum kind of thing, or not a vacuum, but like a tunnel."
Yeah.
And it's because I don't have a big lap and a little beagle and a rug and 2 dog beds in my office to absorb this sound. Yeah, so you bitch.
Sound the place.
No, I'm just playing. She would never do that on purpose.
Sound bounce.
And I wasn't offended at all. But I just thought it was hilarious. She's like, "Are you pooping?" So I knew that you are going to get along because that's what she says to me.
That's a good intro. That's a good call. Well, that's a good way to answer the phone.
Speaking of a good call, let's see.
Oh my God.
Can you hear that?
Yep. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, hold on. Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting here with a face mask on and some feet mask on with Danny, and he's got the same going on.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So are you still coming over tomorrow?
Yeah. Did you send it to me? I can't. Okay. Jane's going to send me our picture of us.
Oh my God. Tell him that I love him.
Mm-hmm.
She says she loves you.
It's a totally in a gay way though. It's not like man woman kind of thing, Chris.
He's gay guys at work. He said I'm loved by the gay guys at work.
Oh, it's because you're a nice guy. That's why. So you're going to come over tomorrow. Super stoked about that. I'm actually on Pod Live right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
You got a water person.
No, I don't. It's you. You're fine. You got no matter what life throws at you, you're gonna be fine. Ducking, jiving, whatever.
Okay,
so we want to know if we can do an episode with you in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and it's going to be called Former Mormon.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
It's going to be a healing process. I'll give you some. I'll hook you up. You'll be feeling good. We'll give you some wine, whatever you want.
I had somebody at my doorbell today, and I told everybody, "Shh, be quiet. It might be Mormons."
Ducking her own people.
So, your sister lives in Utah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
her backyard backs up to the church parking lot. Yeah.
even better.
What?
Okay. So can we visit her and go to a church barbecue? Please?
No,
Please. I would love to see her.
no, let them be happy in their, what do they call it, soaking or whatever.
But I can bring a cattle prod. It'll be real fun.
We have people in Utah that listen to us.
Do their own thing. We got to get back to right now. We gotta
Okay.
Get back to what food are we eating tomorrow? Like,
Oh, she wants to know what the menu. Let's see. Well, since we're putting together the grow stand, we can't actually eat the vegetables tomorrow. So, do you want to do I'll see if I've got some gluten-free pasta. That's easy.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure that everything is gluten-free. But you're not allergic to anything, right?
Just don't give me gluten. I'm not getting gluten.
No, I don't want you to have gluten.
I just went through a colonoscopy. I don't need to be gluten right after.
That's shitty.
Like, it's
Sorry.
Out. It's good. It's good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know about your butt. So that's a thing.
I'm glad all your
Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll text you tomorrow and talk about what we're going to have just to make sure it's okay with you. And then we'll go from there. But I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I'm so glad that you're going to do an episode with us. I think it's going to be hilarious. And I think that it's going to be healing for some people, which is good.
Okay.
All right. Well, I love you. You get back to your
and figure out what time and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay. Cool. You enjoy your spa night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Cool. We're gonna have a Mormon episode.
A former Mormon.
So.
And some of her, no, we won't have her family on, but because, I'm not,
right.
They're really good people.
Sounds
they
like
are super good people, but they've just, like with anything, any religion that you're super into, you're going to get indoctrinated in that belief system. And that's fine if that's working out for them and they're not hurting themselves or anybody else.
No. Yeah, absolutely.
You can worship who you want to worship, how you want to worship people, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Yeah. And if you're going to do one of the two, you need to probably hurt yourself first. Like, keep your hands off of people.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that we always talk about how we say this, that, and the other in regards to religion. It's not really like we're trying to kick the embed to get you all riled up about it. If you want to do whatever it is you want to do for whatever deity and in whichever way that it makes sense for you,
right,
then do your shit. It's like, I just feel like, if it's your religion, then keep it as your religion. Don't try and recruit me in it, because whatever I have and I can only speak for myself, whatever I have in regards to belief or practice or whatever may be the thing that floats my boat, I'm not trying to convince other people to do it that way or say things this way, that way, or the other. And then, and if not, and if they don't, then I condemn them to whatever version of hell that I've constructed in my head of how my religion makes it out to be.
Because they wouldn't either in their own way, So don't think that I'm going to do something that you wouldn't do, or don't assume that if you do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You do you, and everybody's different, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's hard. Don't hurt yourself and don't hurt other people.
Yeah, it's just hard for people to do it because everybody wants to establish a group and then have the ego come in to where they want their group to be bigger than the other group, because the bigger their group is, the more right it must be, because if it was wrong, our group wouldn't be this big. It's the same thing with, I don't know, fucking dick pills. Whatever, it's going to get bigger.
Hold on.
It must be good for me if it's, because people enjoy it. I can't.
Okay. Wow. I love that you. No. Okay.
I can't explain why my vision is blue, but whatever.
Hey,
side effects. Side effects. You got to take the hit for the gain. Whatever.
So we should do a spirituality episode, because I think there's, people.
We'd have to have a panel though, right?
No. Just between you and me. Just talking about.
We did that though.
What? Did we though?
Yeah, we're gonna do like an updated one.
Okay, I don't. Shocker, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Um,
out there. We can do an
sorry,
update. I
I'll
mean,
have.
come on. We did so
I'm
many.
not sorry. It is what it is.
We've done so many UFOs. We've done so many. We could do another.
Conspiratorial.
Yeah, we could do another
I
religion.
actually I educated somebody today on conspiratorial.
We could do another religion one. That's fine. Whatever.
Okay,
Spirituality.
I think it'd be fun.
That's the thing.
It'd be fun.
Spirituality. We did one on religion. Now we're going to do one on spirituality. Yeah, that works.
Okay, yeah, because I think that honestly, Jesus is probably a hybrid
Mm-hmm.
alien
Yeah.
angel
Oh wow. Okay.
that has a direct connection with Source.
Oh boy.
So, which is our God,
Yeah.
and that there's good and there's good and bad, and it's all about light versus dark.
Yeah.
So, and it's all about energy and stuff. I think that
Yeesh.
that's actually a thing, and I know I probably sound like I should be wearing a helmet, which honestly,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a bad idea.
Well, everyone, there's a little preview of what our spirituality episode is going to be all about. So be sure to look for that notification of that and eat a meal before you listen to it, because you're probably going to need some nourishment.
Probably some carbs, something that's going to heavy set carbs and protein.
You don't want to get lightheaded while listening to that episode.
I would say stay away from grease.
Drink, hydrate,
just in case.
Hydrate, then
hydrate is important.
then
very
push
much.
play.
Speaking of,
then push play. Okay, so let us grow.
We'll see if this sounds like a bong. Hold on.
Absolutely, it does. You knew it would. Come on, stop. Of course.
So good.
So
I wish I could rip a bong right now.
So in case you all have missed it, Let Us Grow is a new product that, you see how I smoothly brought it back in? Let Us Grow is a great product that we are now really affiliated with, and we really appreciate you all to go check them out on our website, TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. You can find it on the main page. You can find it in our Knowledge Emporium, because it's right up there with prepping.
Just go to our page and scroll down just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Poof, that's it. That's all you need to do. It's going to take you right there.
We talk about a lot of shit, that we're affiliated with.
And we shit about a lot of talk. You know what I mean?
And we, of the things that we're affiliated with, a lot of times we are actually using and those things that we talk about, and that we want you to click on and because we're affiliated with them, and
consider, because we think it's a good thing, and we think it's something that can help people. And really, I mean, that's all we're trying to do with this podcast, is just be there for each other and whoever else wants to listen.
That's all we're trying to do,
right?
And so now the dinosaur got one of the stands. And
I got a farm stand.
She's about to walk us through this whole process, because she realized after getting the stands, like, oh, I gotta get the seedlings. And so then that was like,
they're so cheap.
The people that let us grow had no idea who they were saying, you got to pick out seeds. The most, I don't know what to get. Let me get them all person that I know of. And so she probably sat there figuring out, I want this. Oh, do I have these?
This was great, because I sat here for probably 2 hours.
Yeah, you did. See,
to figure this out. Okay, I mean, I got a tall farm stand.
Okay.
So I think, let me see how tall it is. It holds 36 seedlings. Jeez. And whenever I think seedlings, I think you put a seed in a little cup and it grows for like 3 days and then you send it off.
Right.
These are like actual baby plants. Like they're already past the seed stage. So they're just little tiny starters.
I was going to say, because I think on Homestead Rescue, they call them starters.
Yeah. It's like a fully grown starter. Like it would go in a smaller greenhouse, and then in probably about 2 or 3 weeks, it could possibly go into a tunnel greenhouse. So you do a step.
But you think that's a good thing though, right? That you get a starter over a seed, because then it's sort of like that guessing game is done. You like, okay, it's out.
That's why this is so important to have.
Yeah, it's been watered enough. It comes out, because I've planted things before, put seeds in. I'm like, okay, I know I put something in the ground. Nothing has come out. Okay, it's been 2 months. I think this shit is dead. Okay, what did I do wrong?
It's crunchy.
Right.
What does that mean?
But at least with this, you get starters. You're like, okay, this is now, I can tell this is on its way to being something. I just need to give it that love now here to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what you ordered? Which ones did you get?
So I got the. Let me see. It says recommended order. I just ordered though.
What?
My account. Let me go to my
Oh, that's
account. I
right.
want to
You
make sure
got
that I'm
that's
pulling
right.
up
You're going into the My account to
mine.
pick out to tell us about the seeds the seedlings you got.
Am I really this? I don't. Maybe I don't need my account because that's not right. I'm going to go to my deliveries. We'll go there. I was so pumped. I was so pumped.
Oh yeah.
Got this thing. Now, here's the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
You can do. They've got veggies, herbs, greens,
Mm-hmm.
which is technically
Yeah.
fucking
Right. I
vegetable,
wasn't gonna say anything.
and different grow packs. So,
Oh.
like, if you want to buy them in bulk, they're a little cheaper. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't dug much into it, but the little starters, they're $2.99.
Wait. So you can get veggies, herbs, greens. What about can you get flowers?
Yes, you can, and that's a one. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am.
We're
So
here
let me
for it.
go back to my. All right, I'm going to go with the lettuces that I got first,
Okay.
and then we'll go into, I guess,
Yeah,
the flowers, and then we'll do
yeah.
like more exotic
Yeah,
vegetables.
whatever order
Okay.
you want. We're here for you.
All right. So we got a baby lettuce mix.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm
And
sorry, what? A baby lettuce what?
baby lettuce mix,
Oh, okay.
which be a baller club mix
Right.
if it were Let Space Us.
Baby
Baby
lettuce
lettuce
mix.
mix.
Okay. So you got one of the
That's cute.
mix. Okay.
Yep. We got this Lola Rosa lettuce. It's like super frilly
Really?
on
Wow.
the.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really. We got classic butter lettuce
Okay.
because who doesn't love that?
Right.
A greens mix.
Okay.
Selvetta
Okay.
arugula. We got pomegranate crunch romaine, and I am fucking obsessed with
What?
this. Ugh, so good. It's gonna be so good. We got giant spinach. Prove it. Okay.
Okay.
We got romaine,
Yeah.
and that's it for the lettuces. Okay.
This thing is
Now
pretty big
we
if
got.
it's already got space for that and you got more.
Oh yeah, there's 36 seedlings that go in here. This thing is going to be big.
The fuck? Okay.
Um, and so we got garlic chives.
Okay.
We got oregano,
A must.
and we got Genovese basil.
It also a must.
What?
I said a must and also a must. You got to get those.
For sure. So then going to
Oh, we
flowers.
just had those three. Okay.
Yeah, just no, it's very, hey, with the 36 spots, okay? I blew my wad on
Yeah,
lettuce,
you
right?
did. Yeah,
So,
yeah. You were real aggressive with
but
the
it takes a
lettuce.
lot of lettuce to make a salad.
Well, you
So,
can make yeah, you're going to make more than a salad with all that lettuce, but go
I
ahead.
mean, I got 2 romaine. I got 3 pomegranate crunch romaine.
Holy shit.
I got,
Yeah,
let
you're
me
going to
see, I
make a
think
lot of
3 is the
salads.
most that I got. I got 3 basil because we'll fucking make sauce and jar that,
Right. Okay.
Um,
So now you got
and for giant spinach, we got 4 because we go through a
Jesus.
fucking ton of spinach.
All right. Well, so now you got some flowers.
I got flowers.
Okay.
Okay. So all of these flowers are edible.
That was my next question. Okay, cool.
Yeah. How amazing, right? We got a viola mix.
Okay.
So viola mix, which they kind of look like a little bit like pansies. And I know that pansies are edible as well, I believe. I believe so. And dianthus. And the dianthus they're like these little compact frilly flowers. And they've got 2 contrasting colors. I don't know if they come in different colors, but the ones that it's showing on screen is like a dark pink and a light pink inside, right? So it kind of looks like a daisy, but it's like really close together. So those are edible. And I thought that I was getting some dandelion.
But you got,
Did I not get dandelion?
you got dandy
Okay.
pumas.
I got what?
You get dandy pumas.
Dandy Poom. I get what you
Yeah.
just did.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Yeah, I know. I laugh myself
And
to
then
sleep.
one called Hot Cakes Stock.
Okay,
So I'm going
that's
to go
about the
into.
gayest thing I've ever heard.
You're welcome.
Oh, fuck.
Um,
What will we name this?
let
I don't
me.
know. Hotcake stocks, maybe? Okay, fine. Thanks,
Right.
Clarence. Thanks, Clarence. Jesus.
So for the Dianthus,
Yeah.
which is the one that has, it looks like it looks kind of like a daisy,
Yeah.
a scalloped daisy
Okay.
that's compact.
Okay.
It's called the divine flower.
Okay.
That's what is what Dianthus roughly translates to.
I feel like it is.
And it's edible. Woot woot.
Wow.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah. So that was my question. I'm assuming you've had edible flowers before.
Not many.
Really?
But
I don't know if it's because I'm a savage or what, but
do you just walk through people's gardens and just
yeah, right.
Just get it?
Yeah. This was not ripe. So
do better, people.
Right. I've had edible flowers before. I'm trying to remember what I was eating, and they were so pumped about it. They had the plate, and they did the presentation and put the plate down and everything, and it's like
it brings it to a new level.
And they were like,
you know what I mean?
They were like, "Oh, Aunt, these flowers are edible." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, don't skip the flowers.
I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, cool. I cannot wait to eat these pretty fuckers."
Well, I can't wait to eat these.
So then,
these Dianthus flowers, I just looked it up. They're sweet floral with a hint of spice.
So then
flavor sweet and floral, spicy, slightly spiced, clove-like and nutmeg-like.
No,
similar to thyme.
See, I think this dude was fucking with me, and not
who
the person was like, "Oh, and the flowers are edible." I'm just like, okay, cool.
So, I ain't falling for that shit. This is hemlock.
So it's paper, but it doesn't really.
It's rice paper.
Yeah, so I'm eating this meal, and I get to the flowers. It's like, oh my god, my mind is about to get blown with them when I eat these flowers. I'm eating the fuck out of these flowers, right? And and now I'm eating them because I'm like, I don't taste. I'm looking at everybody else eating their plate, and I was like, I don't taste anything. Was I expecting too much of these flowers? I was expecting them to be like this weird, like I was going to be transported somewhere. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to have flowers. It's going to taste.
This is ayahuasca.
It's going to taste so good. It's going to be like honey. It's going to be all these weird. Because I feel like, the kid, you were stuck on like honeysuckles and all this kind of shit. I'm not just like, okay, this is going to be awesome.
That's actually the sweetest edible flower out there is the honeysuckle.
This is going to be amazing. This was nothing. I was like, are these really edible or are you fucking? Is this like this is parchment paper?
This looks silk. Are you sure I can eat this?
Right. Why did I just?
I mean, you say yes, and I go for it. Okay, but I'm just saying.
So I hopefully your edible flowers actually taste really good. That's what I'm.
Well, so it sounds like the Dianthus is going to taste pretty good.
Yeah,
now I just asked the internet, right? Because we're friends. And it says that, they're sweet floral, hint of spice,
Oh, great.
They tell you the uses. So garnish drinks, top desserts, toss into salads. That's what she said. Make simple syrups, which is fucking amazing. Love that.
Wow.
Infuse dressings. Yes, please. Crystallize and top desserts. Whisk into panna cotta. Powder the petals for spice blends.
That sounds amazing.
That's what you can do.
Sounds like great.
You can float flowers in a punch. You can scatter petals onto cocktails. You can freeze petals in ice cubes, and you can steep petals in hot or cold drinks like lemonade or cocktails.
It sounds like sounds like a lot of experimentation went on to figure out all the things you could do with these flowers. But hey, cool.
I love that. Can you imagine to be a Dianthus expert?
Yeah. Can you imagine people looking at you like, oh yeah, I collect stamps. Oh, you do? I'm a Dianthus expert. Oh my God, really? Wow.
And I'm a former Mormon.
Wow. And you used to be a Mormon. Holy crap. This is the best party group I've ever been in my life.
Ever.
That's amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So
what do you do?
The second one that I got.
What do you do? I collect roadkill. Okay, cool.
My squirrel collection is amazing.
Right.
Top notch.
Right.
Upper
I'm
crust.
an amateur taxidermist.
Gross. You know you would smell like formaldehyde. You know what I mean?
You know you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, because that's too established. I gotta order that. I'm just gonna be amateur. I'm just gonna do it outside so I can air out while I fucking do it. I don't know.
Ugh. Like tanning hide and shit,
Yeah.
That's some rough stuff. I'd love to learn how to do it, but
Right.
I mean, really, am I going to go chase down a fucking bison?
Ugh.
No, I'm not. I mean, surprise! I'm not going to go chasing a bear or a moose or whatever.
Put that down.
So
put that downhill. Fuck that. So you got the edible flowers, and then you got what else? Was that it? Was that all of them that you got? You got the lettuce.
We got
some veggies, onions, kind of things, and you got the flowers.
We got the flowers. We've got kamatsuna.
Of course you do.
It's a Japanese superfood.
Yeah.
And so I got some of that. I'm really stoked about it because we make a lot of Asian food.
Okay.
Because we love it so much. We got, I think, 3 red bok choy.
Okay.
Because we love bok choy so much. And then I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's red Mizuna.
Butcher the fuck out of it. Whatever. I don't care.
Did I?
I don't care.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
For the expert that's listening.
I don't know. You go right for it.
So this one says it's a pop of color and mild mustard flavor.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just thinking like that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah, it's gonna have a little.
Like put that like.
Gonna have a little tang, a little hit that comes in there. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Like put that in some macaroni and cheese, like some gourmet fucking macaroni and cheese. Are you kidding me?
Sure. Give it a shot.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will.
I've cooked corn dogs in a toaster before. I can do this.
I love that's your qualifier. Like, oh, I can. I'm going to do it. I did.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. So going back to Let Us Grow, I'm looking at all of these other. So now they're starting to release their spring.
You're trying to pull it back.
Shut
so
up.
Hard. Let us go.
Yes. Oh, so they have their early spring seedlings, or like little baby plants. They have them out, or they're going to be doing them in early spring.
Okay.
So, and they've got coming up is a different kind of arugula, regular bok choy, cherry tomatoes, blue kale, dwarf cherry tomatoes. It depends on if you like bigger or smaller balls.
Right.
Preference. A lunchbox pepper.
Of course.
Which I've actually never had, but I love bell peppers. I just think that that's probably going to be a bit spicy for me. I don't know. Mini cucumbers, red butter lettuce, red leaf lettuce, sage, shishito peppers.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, shishito peppers, yeah.
Okay.
Covered it.
Snapdragons.
Sure.
Because they're edible. Sugar peas, zinnias, edible. Zucchini, celery, spearmint, eggplant, strawberry. I mean, what is shiso? Breton shiso? Do you know what that is?
No.
I have no idea what that is. It seems kind of cool. I mean, you can keep on. It's got a unique basil mint blend with hints of cinnamon and cumin.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Did I butcher that though? Do you know? Have you ever heard of that?
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, shiso. Yeah. No, I literally do. I'm not fucking with you. Yes, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It sounds Asian.
No, shiso is Japanese. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
No. It's
got a dark kind of. So lemon basil, which obviously, I'm going to have to get another grow stand. That's just all there is to it.
That was my next question I was going to ask you.
Yes.
Do you feel like and this is not besmirching them at all. This is just brilliance where it's like, okay, I get to the point where I've got this 30 some odd gross, farm stand. They can have all this stuff. And then next thing you know, they come out with, here's our spring collection. It's like, fuck, I I want those too.
It's like the new thing, the designer thing.
And then
Well,
you're looking at your,
it makes sense though, because
you,
you got to follow the moon cycles and
right,
pay
right.
attention to the climate and how the weather
That's where I was
is and
going with it.
last frost and blah blah blah, or
Right.
have a greenhouse or grow them inside.
Right. And that's where I was going
And
with
being
it.
that I can grow them inside
Mhm.
with it being a controlled atmosphere,
Mhm. You got a
they
loophole now.
provided. Yeah, they've got exactly. I can have continuous food year round,
Right.
and this is the gift that keeps on giving because it has strawberry plants for summer. Yeah, that's happening because you can eat that, and it's just going to keep giving you food.
So,
And that's the whole premise of this.
right. So I'm just throwing my hat into something that I'm really not an expert in at all. Again,
Love this.
So
Onward.
as a potential prepper, this would be the thing that you can have inside that gives you at least one. It gives you the training wheels. I'm just going to call it that.
Sure. Yeah.
To figure out how to grow things and do it.
I think it's probably a little bit more refined than training wheels, but I think it's a very smart start. If you haven't done this before, if you've not tried to grow anything, this kind of sets you up for success automatically. Yeah, it's a system already together. Is it a bit more pricey? Yes. Yeah. But you're going to be able to regenerate food for a very long time.
And that's why I say training wheels, because it does give you the ability to be successful with the least amount of crashing possible. Whereas, okay, you got to get the scales out, because then you're like, okay, it's pricey, but then also, is it, when compared to if you go outside, you go through the labor of tilling the ground the way you want it, then plant the seeds, then go out every fucking day, maybe 2 times a day to water it, then put out whatever thing you need to do to keep the bugs from eating everything that you just put out there the next day, and the squirrels and the whatevers, and then try to make it to where you have enough to sustain yourself from. Or you could do this from Let Us Grow, and you pretty much have it in a controlled environment where you can really just focus on the growing aspect of it. How successful can you be with just growing, and then have an understanding of what it takes to just grow successfully, and not have any shame in regards to, you know what, I want to do things outside, but I can't now.
Either weather or, like, for me, I can't physically get out there and do it. It's either too cold or too hot because we live in a fucking hellscape.
And that's true. But you got these where they can go indoor or outdoor. Okay. And so
I could see a whole greenhouse full of these, like a big, huge grow tunnel greenhouse with huge farm stands.
Yeah, and you can have your flowers.
Like, I gotta talk to Zoe.
You can have your flowers outside on an outside stand, and you can have all your greens and your herbs and your vegetables, your dwarf vegetables that you want to have on the inside. And it makes it a little bit more achievable and accessible than it would be if you had to go and bend over and pick one by one of the out of the ground, and hoping that you're getting a good enough yield to sustain yourself. And
it's quality.
Right. And that's what I mean by training wheels, because it's a different technique, a different process. And some people that might be on the fence where it's like, I want to do it, but I want to get the understanding of what it takes to do it before I go out and get all this farming equipment. And then I'm fucked because I don't want to do all the farming equipment. And so money wise, you've just spent a fuckload on farming equipment that you're never going to use. Holy shit, if you've gotten a tractor and you're never going to use it.
Right.
And where you can just have put that into.
And sometimes you just got to start small.
Yeah,
if you want to save as much time and be as close to the fucking grocery store as you can be.
There you go.
Okay. And save a ton of money in the long run. If you're committed to this, which, hey, if you're not committed to it, fucking get one anyways, because you're a dumbass if you don't.
I mean, I think
that's the promo.
Yeah.
I think that's really what I'm trying to say here. You have cut.
Awesome promo. Awesome promo.
We have to take care of ourselves because our food supply has shit in it.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about microplastics and chemicals and whatnot. Let Us Grow seedlings are organic.
And
they're organic.
Aside from that, though, would you say that it's a little bit better because the chances are of you going to the grocery store and getting fucking red bok choy or whatever, it's good luck. Whereas
Right.
if you have these types of vegetables that you really like, you're growing what you really like as opposed to hoping for the best by going to the store. Regardless if it's a organic store or it's got full on pesticide coats over it, it's
Miracle Grow.
yeah, it's a thing where this is this is giving you an understanding of what it takes to grow what it is that you're wanting to grow. And if you end up getting to the point where you're so enjoying it, then yeah, you can branch out and do fields and fields. And if you're getting to the point where it's almost like what you're talking
But
about,
I don't know
it's like what
that I
we're
would want
talking
to
about
do.
doing, where you're getting a homestead or you're getting a community, then yeah, you probably
Mhm.
want to upgrade to something larger, to something outdoors, to something like a community
Sure.
farm. Then that's where another step goes. But
Because you got more people that are having eyes
right,
on it, right?
right. And that's what I meant by like training wheels, where it gives you this understanding of where you want to go as someone that's growing
Right.
their own. And do you go bigger? Because some people have that, like I made the joke about my dad before. Some people only have this understanding of, okay, so all I got to do is put some lines in the ground and then drop some seed in there, cover it up, and then water it a bunch and hope for the best. That's all you got to do, right? And then you don't.
I mean, if you want to half-ass it, maybe.
Right. And so some people have to have this means of where they're given the opportunity to somewhat successfully grow things, to give it
Mhm.
an understanding of
You
what it
literally
takes.
have a produce section of custom
Yeah,
items
in your
that you're
house.
going to eat that's to your
Yeah,
liking. Your
yeah.
produce, it's not just a farm stand, it's a produce
And the
stand
only
because
hands,
you literally cut it
yeah,
off and you fucking eat
and the
it.
only hands that have
And it's
touched it,
organic, it's good for you,
you're the
and it's controlled. It's hydroponics.
exactly.
So you know what to do. There's nutrients that they provided. They make it really simple. They have a nutrient A and a nutrient B, and they're different blends. And so depending on what your plant might need, then you have to make for sure that you're taking care of them, because in order for them to take care of you, you have to take care of them.
Hmm.
And it's all organic nutrients too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, organic is not hard to do. The only thing is, whenever you're doing it outside, it's hard to control all of the factors
Right,
because you've got soil contamination, you've got water
right.
contamination, you've got bugs,
Especially if you live
you've
next door to
got
somebody else.
rodents. Yeah,
Because if you live
right,
next door to somebody else, who knows what's going on with that?
right.
Because,
I mean, you could be eating lice.
well, I used to live next door to a guy with a swimming pool, and he would drain his pool. Well, whatever didn't go in the drain
Oh,
would just
God.
run off into the yards next door to him. And so you
Oh,
would just
my
have pool
God.
water going into your yard, which, okay, it's like, oh,
Uh-uh.
how dare you, pool water. But if you're trying to grow a garden, then you got
Mm-hmm.
pool water going into your garden, which that's someone like me in a pool just completely pissing in it all the time now going into your garden. Hey, keep talking.
Like, I'm going to go ahead and pee because we're friends, right?
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
And by that, I
Okay.
mean a lot.
Not getting out, just so you
By
know.
that, I mean a lot and multiple times I'm going to piss. Okay.
Like, I'm high as shit.
Cool.
I've had 2
Don't
drinks.
get mad.
I'm not leaving this pool.
Don't get mad. You said we were friends. Don't get mad. Don't get
Right.
mad. You said friends.
I've actually peed on you before, so calm down.
Come on over. Come over here. It's warm. It's warm. Super warm.
Right?
Super
Exactly.
warm.
Just enjoy it. But this is a spa treatment.
Yeah. Keep talking. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. So, guys, listen, I'm so excited that my bestie's coming over, and we're gonna like make some food, and she'll have her little drinky drink and I'll take a gummy, and then we'll get stupid. The last time that she came over, we ended up making crepes, shooting pew pews in the well, we used our Berna, and because you can do that in the backyard. It's just like it's kind of like a beefed up airsoft gun. So I've got a little target tent kind of thing that you put up, and we were just doing target practice. So because I got to take care of yourselves, right? Only when you need it. But with this Let Us Grow, it's like literally having a produce section right there in your kitchen, if that's where you want to put it. And the one that I got has the grow lights in it already. So you don't have to worry about not having a window, or is it getting too much light, or, whatever. I'm sure there's going to be adjustments that'll have to be made. I mean, it's still in boxes in my garage, but I did that on purpose. Well, not really. I mean, I wanted to record it and, really dive into the whole thing of unboxing it and, putting it together, like showing how easy it is to put together, and, did we need help when we were doing it or whatever? Because I really want this to be a vetted, like truly vetted product that is going to be a sustainable option for you. It's healthy for you and it's abundant for you, which, look, y'all, take care of yourselves. Okay. You need food, water, and shelter. That's what you need. If you have nothing else, just make sure you've got food secured, water secured, and shelter. And then if anything big happens, just hunker down. So this is another way for us to offer really nutrient dense foods into our diet, which there's so many people that are nutrient deficient. And, I don't know what diseases that can cause, but, I've got sarcoidosis and I kind of want to take better care of myself. So I've made a lot of changes to my diet. I don't eat processed foods, hardly ever. We try to do organic as much as we can. And we try to grow so that we know what we're putting into it. And if we put more into it, then it's going to yield more. That's usually after you work out the kinks, because you're connecting with Earth. And I know that that's a spiritual aspect of it, but it's all connected, right? I mean, the Earth gives to us, so let's give to it. And it looks really cool. This farm stand looks really cool. You're going to have to go to the website and scroll down and click on it just to see what I'm talking about. But it kind of bows out at the bottom. It kind of looks like a... God, what are they called? They use them in chemistry, and they're like the little beakers, but it's like they got the round bottom, and then it kind of goes up to a triangle, like a cone. And that's where you put all the water, because they give you a pump, and so it helps pump it through. It's not going to be stagnant water, which is awesome. I'm sure that we will have to change the water from time to time, but I don't know how often that'll be. I'll have to let y'all know. But seriously, this is some legit shit right here. And Zoe Deschanel is actually one of the co-founders. So good for her, and shout out, because I think that what you're providing is a viable option for sustainability, which I appreciate. And it's a healthy way to go about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow night. It's going to be so much fun. She's a hoot, y'all. She's really fun.
That's it? Oh, maybe she left too. So we're both gone now. I mean, not really. I'm here. But we're both gone. Okay.
Are you kidding me? Are you there?
Yeah.
I don't know when, but I hit the mute button somewhere in that, and I just went on like a fucking diatribe.
No, well, I mean, I came in and you were talking.
Well, then how did I do that?
And then
why does it do that to me sometimes? Just make it go mute.
And then I dropped.
Is it because I'm so fantastic with technology? Is that why?
I don't know. It's like, oh, she's talking, and then I went and pissed, came back, and you were
okay.
Yeah.
So he was pissing, y'all.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Well, no, not that whole time. I'm just saying. I said I came back, and he was like, "Oh, she's still talking. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go piss." And then it's like, "Oh, yeah."
Son of a bitch! I should have actually went and got water.
You can go and get water.
Buck, yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. While she's going to get water, let me tell you about this fantastic thing we got going on. It's called a book, and I don't know if you read. It's something that I admit I have to get better at. But when it comes down to information that you need in order for you to figure out, hey, how do I need to do this or how do I go about doing that? It's helpful to you to have something that can kind of point you in the right direction. And I'm not saying all the answers are in this thing, but a chock full of good suggestions and means of you understanding how things are getting done and how to do things to get it done can be found in the book. So go to, as you know, TheDinosaur&TheDude.com and you can find a wonderful, wonderful display of work talking about the book and a means for you to click that sweet button to get your own. You can get the book while you're there. And then I think they also have other things that you can select as well. But definitely pick up the book. The dinosaur has it. She loves it. She swears by it in regards to it being one of the most wonderfully visually appealing things that she's owned yet. So go check it out. It's called The Book. And, there's another thing. I haven't used one, but I'm tempted. It's called Go Girl, and it's a urination device. It's pretty sexy if you think about it, because I know, having traveled with many a lady, there's a time where it becomes a thing where they got to piss, and it's just like, ugh, I got to go over here, or I got to go in there. And usually that's in front of the gas station. It's like, I got to go in that gas station, or I got to go around to the side of this gas station where the outdoor gas station urinal restroom thing smells like Sasquatch just gave birth in it. So you don't want to be too long in something like that because you can only hold your breath for so long. But with Go Girl, you're able to go wherever the fuck you can. And I would highly recommend you getting one. Like I said, I haven't gone around to using one. I have wondered, is it going to act like a rifle and extend things? But for the ladies out there that are looking for options for them to be able to use something to basically piss whenever and wherever they want, get it. Go Girl. And of course, go to TheDinosaur&TheDude.com and you can find a sweet link to Go Girl that even has, if I'm not mistaken, has a little discount for you. Let me do the hard work for you. Let me just do this hard work for you real quick, where I can go there and just tell you, oh yeah, you get 25% off Go Girl products. So go check that out right now. Do yourself a favor, ladies or dudes with lady friends. Get them a Go Girl. Valentine's Day is coming up. Get them a Go Girl. It comes in pink. Fuck it. Do it. Dinosaur&TheDude.com. 25% off. Go Girl. Do it because I told you.
What's up?
Hey.
Did that take forever?
No, I just did 2 cuts. I did 2 promo cuts just to.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Good job.
did one for the book, and then I did one to tell dudes to get their lady friends a Go Girl for Valentine's Day.
Yes. Oh my God, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I know my bestie already has one, so
There you go. Well,
I mean,
okay.
she's in high and tight. So what do we got?
I don't know.
Hit me.
We've covered quite a bit. We're at 2 hours now.
Oh, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, did you just want to close out?
We can. I mean, I was looking at some of the things you were talking about just to see if there was some way to squeeze some coin out of it. But
like what? Let's go.
Like Thrive Cosmetics. Yeah, no, can't.
Thrive? No, we can't.
No.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean, I'm sure there are other
Sure.
organic, good for you
Yeah.
brands. I mean,
I just like to get the ones that we naturally talk about,
oh yeah,
just because
absolutely.
it's sort of it's like
Well,
real as opposed to
I know, but I just started looking
like,
up organic
sure you
makeup.
did. Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Right.
being a lipstick butch, I
Right.
guess.
Oh, did you hear me when you were talking to your friend? I was like, oh yeah, we got people that listen to us in Utah.
Oh,
Yeah, in
really?
Orem, Utah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they listen. So
Yeah.
that'll be.
But I mean, her sister was always so nice to me.
Mhm.
I mean, she never. I mean, she would get on to me,
Mhm.
like if we were playing and because we've been besties for fucking since she was born.
Mhm.
Like we grew up together
Mhm.
and stayed together. I mean, we went our ways and came back and went our ways and came back, but we were always
Yeah,
there.
that's hard to do. That's
Yeah,
hard to
it's a
do.
lot. I mean,
I mean, I
well, the
literally
thing
was
with
thinking about that. Huh?
relationships. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I was literally thinking about that this today and yesterday.
What?
What you were just talking about, like how being in a person's life like that.
Oh yeah, because it's not only. I mean, because you care about
Mhm.
them and you're so deeply connected to
Mhm.
them in an earthly way
Mhm.
that. And I mean, I think that we're probably spiritually connected too because it just
Mhm.
works.
Mhm.
Like we were put together for a
Mhm.
reason, I
Mhm.
think. And so but yeah, she's my people. So
Mhm.
if she has struggles, then I'm going to have struggles too because I don't want that for her.
Mhm.
Like, what is there anything that I can do? I kind of feel that pain as I have that empathy for
Right.
her. So, it's a lot to have a friend that long.
Sure.
And the great thing about shorter relationships, and not to say that I ever would want like her and I's relationship to, or mine relationship to be disturbed in any way, shape, or form, because I don't think that I could have that happen.
Uh-huh.
Not at this point. I care for her too deeply.
Right.
So I mean, short of her telling me that she is a serial murderer for children, I mean, probably I'm going to stick by her side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, if she
Yeah.
if she murders someone
Right.
ever, she's going to have a good reason for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like that's
so
usually the thing. Well, it's typically the thing. Like murder's okay, but because it's always like, okay, but who? Who did you?
right, but who and why?
Who did you murder? Okay.
I mean, was it for sport? Because that's not
But
cool.
that was Roderick. Roderick's always been an asshole. So I think
He had that sweater. It stunk all the time. Do you
I
remember?
think every judge will give you a pass. Once we tell him how Roderick was, he might be like
Oh, Roderick.
he might
Okay,
be
is Rod? Is with Rod?
yeah, he might be like, you know what, time served. Time served. We'll just go ahead with you.
Right. Yeah. You know what your prison sentence is? Therapy. You're
Yeah,
required to
right.
go.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Do the work.
That would be the thing. It's like your sentence is continued therapy. And by that we mean on your own volition, whenever you
On your own dime.
when you ever want to go, that's when we're gonna say okay, time served.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I love.
I was thinking of
I mean, we've never talked about this. We talk about mental health a lot, but we've never talked about this. Do you have a therapist?
do I like
Yeah.
me? No.
Okay. Well, I do. I love my therapist.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean,
saying
he helps me
yeah.
process trauma.
Yeah. I think like I know I've mentioned that this is my therapy. Um,
Yeah, that's true because I'm a therapeutic bitch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I think it's like the title alone. Like, okay, yeah, I am a licensed therapist. I think it's just the means of being able to talk about stuff freely with someone is a type of therapy that some people um, need because it's not
Right.
it's not structured like you would when you go into an office and okay, that for the better part of 30 minutes or an hour, you're going to be fielded some questions and you're going to be asked how you feel about that.
Right.
and somebody's going to,
This is talk therapy.
yeah,
It's just talking,
yeah,
but in a positive way,
yeah. And somebody's,
like in a way that's conducive to
right.
healing, I should
And
say.
somebody's going to, come up with some activity or some question. Next time you feel that way, think about, or breathe this way. Okay, great. Whereas with this, it's like we say stuff to each other. We might feel a certain way about it, but we don't hold the other person up, you know, we don't hold that against the other person because we feel a certain way about it. We're there to hear what this other person is saying and their perspective on it. We respect it, and we move accordingly about it. It's not really
Mhm.
something to where like, okay, why the fuck would you think that? God damn it, you're stupid. It's not really judgmental or anything to where we're trying to push our own beliefs or agendas on it. It's just how it
Mhm.
is. And so
Right.
that in itself can be therapeutic because somebody's not needing to measure their words or find out what's the best way for me to say this to her without coming off like, or to still be liked or to not have a red flag that's going to make them want to go the other way or, run or whatever. And I feel like that's a means of therapy.
I agree to that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I don't think you have to be a therapist for it.
Right, right. Sometimes you do need a therapist. Like if you don't have anybody to talk
Sure.
to, sometimes I mean that's a real thing, where people are so lonely.
Yeah.
They just don't have anybody in their
Sure. Yeah.
lives. And if you don't have anybody in your life, go to a therapist. You're not going to be friends, but you can be friendly, you know?
Yeah.
It's still a relationship. It's still like a mentorship kind
Yeah.
of. They just want to make sure that you're healthy.
I think that's the thing, though. Some people, I think that's the thing where some people are going into or getting therapy for the sake that they want and or need a friend. Um, and just
They just might not have anybody to talk
right,
to.
right, which a lot of times that's a friend, and you get to a point where
Fair.
you're talking to someone,
Touche.
and you're expressing how you feel, and they are responding and they are listening, and all the things that you're wanting in a friend. And
All of them?
I mean, for the most part, enough.
Yeah. So I've had that conversation with my
Hmm.
therapist. Not like, hey, I want to be your
Right,
friend. So can we just not be? I'm not. It's not like dramatic.
right.
Hello. I was just like, as well as I do that if you weren't my therapist, like we'd be kicking it. Like you're fucking hilarious, and so am I. And like this, you just call me on my shit, which I like. I've always liked coaching and being mentored
Yeah,
because that's something that I can strive towards. Like if somebody is better than I am in a certain area that I feel like I could be a benefit, I'm not going to go try to, learn how to do calculus and start following somebody who's like this fucking professor or whatever. But if it's things that I can manage, then of course I want to be better at it. And if they inspire me, then, I'll support them. So
yeah. I feel
fucking
like
hell.
that's the thing is like people get to the point where that's what it boils down to. That's what they're wanting. That's what they're needing. That's what they would love to have. It's just somebody to sit and listen to them and hear them out,
Mm-hmm.
and not hear them out so they can find ah, this is where you're wrong, or I got this or that or the other. It's just really,
Right.
it's a means of where this is how I am experiencing, this is what I'm feeling, this is how I'm thinking. Um, I just need somebody to know that or understand, or at least hear me, or at least listen to it and hear me out. Because right now, I don't need somebody to answer the question. I just need someone to just hear what the fuck I'm saying.
Right. Just listen to me.
Well, yeah, and they're not even asking you to listen, just to hear it. They want you to listen because I'm a firm believer in the difference of listening versus hearing, and I would much prefer somebody to listen
Mm,
than hear. because hearing is like, okay, I heard that part.
An action.
I heard that part. But am I really listening to what this person is saying? Am I really? I hear them talking to me, but am I really listening? Oh, wait, say that again. No, this person is trying to tell you how they're feeling, and they don't want you to look for the well, this is where you fucked up.
It's frustrating.
People.
The fact that but the fact that I can listen to somebody genuinely and then forget it so easily.
I mean,
and it's no connection at all to them or to what they were saying.
Right.
It's just that my brain doesn't function that way anymore.
Right.
Yay for roller derby.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with anybody with head trauma is the thing that they can't control. It's not something personal. Right. It's just they can't control it.
Right.
But at the same time, it's it can be a thing where you're like, ugh, what? But also it could be a great thing because you're like, look, I can tell her whatever the fuck I want,
right?
Knowing that shit is gonna give it 30 minutes. And
she's gonna be like, you're gonna say something about it, and she's gonna be like, what?
Give it 30 minutes. That toilet is flushed. Just give it a little bit of time.
That shit is gone. It's
gone.
That
is it. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing that, people will hopefully get some understanding with if they know you and not take it seriously. Like, she just wasn't paying attention or she didn't care at all because she wasn't even trying to, listen to me. Well, it's called head trauma and it's something that a lot of people can't control.
She's kind of like a marshmallow inside her brain.
Yeah.
So it kind of, sometimes it sticks and sometimes it doesn't. And it's just what it is.
People just can't control it. So, just be aware of that. But
I probably should talk to my therapist about that, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because it bothers me a lot.
Like I was thinking about it, not the you forgetting things. It's just the whole my connection.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
I told you I forget things. What? Oh, damn.
What?
No, it's like my connection with people. I'm just like, whatever. I'm really not.
It's because you're over it, dude.
Yeah, I know there's a little bit of that, but at the same time, it's
a little bit. Are you really?
Well, it's
okay.
It's a certain thing that came up where I was just like, it kind of gave me a little bit more understanding of how much of it I'm not really engaged.
You're being very cryptic.
No, I'm not really wanting to engage with people. Like at first, it's like
I had enough.
It's like you can say that,
done.
like you can say it, but then when you get something that kind of reaffirms that, you're like, oh yeah, shit, more so than I thought, apparently. So it's like, okay.
What, you mean like putting yourself in a hole? Like I'd rather have a root canal.
I have 2 hours to kill before I got to go look at an old man's asshole. So chop chop.
Right.
I could be getting some kills on a first person shooter in this 2 hour. Or
that's my boy.
Or I could be chatting up with an AI bot on
right. You're like, I could actually talk to something intellectual.
Right. I can do that on ROI percentages that I'm looking at investments.
Oh my God, nerd!
I could
stat
like
nerd.
I could be doing that and feeling more fulfilled than catching up with somebody I haven't seen in over 20 years.
Right, and can't even muster up the energy to give a fuck.
Like the only time I'll see you,
I don't care.
Yeah, like the only time I'll see you is at a funeral, and then it's like.
Right.
And then it's like, how you
been? Like, don't even talk to me. You don't even have to fucking talk to me.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. You're still the same. Am I? Really? Okay, cool.
Am I? Because I think that I've.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I think that I've.
Thanks. I think it's a
I think that
little, I
I've
think it's
become
a
a.
skosh difference, but okay, fine. Whatever.
But okay.
Okay, sure. I think you're different because the last time I've seen you, you didn't have a toddler, so there's that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and you weren't a fucking
yeah.
asshole.
Oh, you're married? Wow, how? Okay, I mean, yeah, congratulations.
What number is this?
Congratulations. Cool. All right, great.
Love that. Love that for you. Living life, living it, loving it.
Yeah,
Okay. All
and it's
right.
all
Talk to
these
you soon. Okay.
yeah,
Bye.
and it's all these bullshit surface level conversations, and I'm just like, ugh, I I could be doing other things with the time that I would rather be doing than sitting here eating food and laughing about something that I'm really not going to get anything out of. I'm just at that point. I'm just not really. It's not a commerce level kind of thing. It's just a. It's sort of like a. It's not engaging enough. It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that I'm really getting fulfillment out of. It's just. It's
Right.
really. It's really not.
Well,
Yeah.
they've already served their higher purpose for you. You're
Yeah.
related.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Move the fuck
Yeah.
on. Just because they're your family doesn't mean that they're your
Right. And
family.
I think that. Yeah.
Biologically can sometimes not mean a fucking
Right.
thing.
And I think that's a big thing. Is like I was always thinking like, you know, you're you're born into a family by way of just definition. That's the people that you're
Mm-hmm.
genetically connected to. But
Right.
there's nothing that
We're not going to emotionally connect because two people fucked,
right, right. And it doesn't mean that I'm beholden to you because of that. Like I should be doing this or I
Mm-hmm.
should be a certain way to you because we are related or we as youth slept in the same room or
All
that.
right. Give a
But
fuck.
it's like
You didn't touch me, did you, creep?
right. And so then it's sort of a thing where in the long run, in the end, or as you mature, you're actually developing your own family. You're not really, and that
Mm-hmm.
family is not in a lot of cases
It's your chosen
right.
family. It's who you're supposed to
Yeah,
connect
and that
with.
family is not something that you're necessarily biologically connected to. It could be, like, for instance, it could be you, and it could be somebody else that you're not even aware of, but yet to me, your family. And
Mm-hmm.
so um, that's the things I feel like matters because those are the people that you talk to beyond the, way more and more in depth and more genuinely than you do with people that would be considered what people would say are your family because you're related by, like you said, these two people that happen to fuck. And, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they,
I do so
they fuck,
eloquently,
they fucked successfully enough to have a kid. And so because of
Right.
that, you're beholden to them. You have to do what they say or whatever, uh,
Oh my God.
or
Bet
they
me.
kick you out. Um,
Okay, bye.
yeah, learn their ways, learn their religion, do what all that kind of stuff. But then they
I would be a terrible cold
get
person.
to a point where they realize, oh, I don't even know you. Yeah, you never have because
Yeah. Yeah. We never
we've
talked.
never
I'm fine with that.
we've never connected genuinely.
Keep it
It's
moving.
always been superficial. It's always been on the surface level. It's never really been something that has been that genuine and authentic.
Right. And cool, right? Pish posh. Bob's your uncle.
Right,
Like, fine, I
right.
guess. Cool. I mean,
Because a lot of
I know that we don't
yeah,
connect. Now, poof, we
uh,
know. Now move
yeah.
on,
A
you
lot of
know?
people get bent out of shape about it, but that's the truth of it. And I feel like for me, that's I'm just not connected like that.
It's not worth your energy,
And
dude. I mean, it's not even worth your
right,
words.
but
Some people you just don't connect with. There are family members that I have, and
mhm,
look, hey, if I see them, I'll be like, hey, hey, how you doing?
yeah, good to see you.
Goodbye. And yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing
Yeah,
well. Keep it up.
yeah,
Looking strong, doing thing. Did you lose weight? Holy fuck, what's that on your
yeah.
face? All the things. So,
But it's Aunt Margaret's
and
boy.
I know that
Oh,
they're
okay, fine, whatever.
right,
Who's
right.
Aunt Margaret?
My name tag doesn't even say my name. It just says Gary's
Yeah,
daughter,
yeah, it's even better.
Because that's really all that
That's even better.
matters. So, like, you don't want to know who I am. You want to know, like, what
Right.
species I
How
belong
are
to.
you here? You're allowed to be here because, you're Gary's daughter. Okay, Gary.
Those conversations can get awkward. And I've been
Oh,
in a few of
sure.
those. They're like, oh, well, no, I didn't know that he had, well, isn't he? Well, I thought he was
Right.
gay.
Can gays?
Yeah, he
Can
was.
gay? And
He
then in
was
the loud
gay. Did you know
whispers,
that gay
the
people,
loud whispers. Can
is he
can
gay?
gays
Is
have
he gay?
kids? Can gays have kids?
Can they do
They
that?
can. They can.
They can?
Okay, and that's what she is. Okay, so you're Gary's daughter. Oh my gosh, I didn't know.
Exactly.
I didn't know
I'm like,
that.
I'm not a freaking science experiment. My
I
dad
didn't.
had a
I
wiener. He put it in my mom.
with the
Boom. I was
with the
there.
woman. Okay, while he was gay. Okay,
Yeah,
wow,
it was a complicated situation. We
wow,
all have issues.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know what to tell you.
okay, that's great. I love you because now that I know that, I can see the resemblance. I can. Now it's all coming together. I just didn't know he did it while he was gay. I didn't know that worked that way. I didn't know that happened like that
I never got really that close to him. He just seemed kind of funny to
because he was
me.
gay.
So, because maybe he was gay.
He
And so
was,
now you're saying that, wait, are you gay?
yeah,
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 I'm married. Oh, what's your husband do? I love that
yeah.
one. Oh,
What's your,
um,
yeah. What's your
my
husband
wife is a
do?
therapist.
What's your husband do? Yeah, it's just,
And then they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, she's got openings if you need to talk to somebody.
oh wait, so she's gay? Yeah, and I am too. We're both
Right.
gay. It's not like
But did the dad give it to her?
it's not like I was like, you know what? I love you so much that I love that you're gay. But I'm not, but I feel like we should get married because I love you so much, even though you're a lesbian. I love you. I'm straight though, but I love you.
Oh,
Yeah,
if it gets too Handmaid's
yeah.
Tale, I'm going to have to get a beard. So I may have to kidnap you.
It's
Sorry.
just a funny thing though, because this week I've been just like yesterday and today, and then a little bit of Tuesday. I was just like, yeah, I've always been this way. I've never really enjoyed family reunions. I was like, oh,
But good for you,
like
though.
okay,
You know that your time isn't going to be
it's
valued
like okay,
there. I mean,
cool.
and obviously you were right.
All right, this is Aunt Audrey. Oh, okay, how? Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool.
And then you end the conversation, and she's like, "Okay, well, bye, Greg."
Yeah, like I always had, like with my family reunions, I always had like more questions than connection. Well, because we're from a French and Creole background, and I showed you my French cousin before, and it's like you go into a room and it's like this is the family reunion. It's like all these people. It's like okay, wait, are we all waiting for the same? Is this a bus terminal and we're all waiting?
Right. Wait, is this the
Because
UN?
this is everyone that was outside is in here. There's no
Like, yes, there's a lot of people
like
in here.
we're like this is take a picture. This is diversity right here. This is so much.
Right.
This is so much going on.
Oh, you're my cousin,
Yeah,
though? I mean, but what,
and
by
so
second
right,
removed,
and
or
so for me, it was like okay, I've never seen any of these people in my life, but they're all saying we're cousins. Okay, cool, great, great game, great game. It's a
if they ask me for money, it's a no.
fantastic game,
Right?
fantastic game. And then after a while, I was just like, I don't give a shit. My dad would love those things. He would go every fucking year. He would go to
What?
family reunions and his high school reunion. Now, mind you, their high school was um I don't know the right word, discontinued. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay. There's
Damn.
no one from this school past the 80s. Okay. So they still have
So the school got closed, and then it just kind of
and then it
dwindled.
reopened as another school altogether.
Oh, slap in the face right there.
So, but they still have class reunions. Like there's a new class, and it's not.
They do, like they live in the same nursing home and they eat
Yeah,
lunch together.
yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, so really, you guys meet up every year just to do a little slow countdown, right? Is that what it is? It's like,
Y'all got a bet going?
Y'all
We got people's inheritance riding on this
y'all
shit?
just playing like a little Deadpool bingo or something like that, right?
It's like
And they're
craps.
like, oh, Kenny? I was thinking, man, I thought Mary. It was Kenny.
Yeah,
You sure?
it was
Oh,
Kenny. Please tell me it was Mary, because I got that one. That's my pick right
it was
there. I thought for
it was
sure.
both of them. Oh, okay. Wow.
But at the same
We
time,
gotta
double
we gotta
bingo.
slow down.
Let's
We gotta
go.
slow down. We can't lose two in one year. Yeah.
Oh, I could lose two in
So
1 week. What are you
he
talking
would
about?
go to the class reunions and the family reunions, and I at one point was just like, I don't want to go to either one of those because we would go to both. We would go to class reunions.
You know, the fucked up thing is that he's lost his memory.
No,
A lot of it.
no.
He remembers
No,
it.
this was no. This was this
This was Tuesday.
no. This was like well, clearly we're not going now, but I'm saying like we're 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 deep. I'm talking about while I'm in elementary school, we're going. We're going
Okay.
all the time, and we're just like and it's a small town, so you're seeing the same people at a family reunion as you are at a at a class reunion because they all went to the same school.
Right. And then you're seeing him at the grocery
Yeah,
store
and
and
it's like
whatever.
okay, what the fuck are we doing? But I don't
So do you dress up
know.
in that
Well,
for that occasion?
they wear their old
Because I would just be like,
they wear their school T-shirts and or school related.
oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah,
Remember when? That's always
and
a
they
fun
all have
one.
to have like a
Especially if you're drunk and you're cry drunk. Go ahead.
speaking of flags, they all have to have a class flag. So
They do?
each flag has a year in which they graduated, and it's just it's so weird and pathetic. And it's just like, okay, where's the food? Okay, great. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. That's all the fuck I'm here for. And so I realized that like this week, I was like,
You should be a wedding crasher just so you can
yeah.
go have the
So like
food.
this week has been just me just reflecting because I was like, no, I it's like been embracing my this level of authenticity about myself. It's like, okay, I've really been this way for as long as I can remember, and this explains why I have no desire to meet up with my cousins at all. I have just none. I really, that's great. They're alive.
But I really have so much respect for that, you know?
That's great. They're alive, but I just really don't. I'm just like,
Right. Good for
I'm like,
them.
okay, y'all have fun. I really don't have anything to say. I don't have any desire to.
Right. There's no closure that needs to happen. We can just whoop,
Yeah. I don't have any
done.
desire to find out anything about any of you.
Yeah, and I certainly don't want to talk about my feelings.
For
So
what? For so you can what? So we can
because you're on a step
so we
program,
can
is that
see
why?
who remembers the most of what it was for this one incident when we were
Because look, I tell you right now, I don't fucking
like when
care.
we were a
Okay.
kid, we were kids and we did this thing and we got to cobble together the memory to see who remembers it correctly the most. I don't, yeah,
Yeah, I'm out,
like I think
obviously.
at this, I think
I would be like, I get a free pass.
yeah,
Ah.
like at this particular point, I'm just like, look, these are the things that I'm focused on. If neither one of you want to talk about that, fuck off. I mean, I, I,
You do have laser focus. I'll say
I
that
just
about you, and
don't
it's
like,
admirable.
even when AI is telling me, yeah, this is you're rare in your focus and means of
It's like I'm tired. Leave me
yeah,
alone.
when AI is sitting there going, okay, this is this is a stroke of brilliance. I can't, yeah, this is amazing.
You're a fucking savant. Is that what you're telling me?
It told me it referred to something I did in a in the late, not the latest, but the previous conversation where it said it was a stroke of genius, and I was like,
Are you Goodwill
and it was like,
Hunting?
okay, wait, are you saying I'm a genius? Like later on, I was like, hey, going back to
Did you
yeah,
really? What did it
like
say?
later on, I like we went through finishing up some stuff that I was discussing, and then I was like, okay, remember when you said stroke of genius? And
They're like, no, I
and it's
forgot.
like, yeah, right. It's like, oh shit, no, we deleted all memory. Who is this? Who is this?
Elon scrubbed it.
And so I was
Sorry.
like, yeah, I can't. I said, why did you use that? Why did you say that? Do you think that I'm a genius? And it was like, yeah, there's no way that we can gauge that, nor do we know, nor do we think you think that way, because no, we know.
Oh, right.
It's like,
Based on
I
your past
know that,
behavior, it's
it's
not.
like, I know you don't like to use labels. So I know you don't see yourself or refer to yourself
Oh my God,
as
that's so
a
you.
genius. It's like, and it was saying is, I was merely using that as a term because for what you had brought up was something to where it's like genius is not intellect, like how much you know or something like that. It's also what you do with it, how you express it, and how you initiate it in ways to achieving things. And so it's layers. It's like you're thinking on different layers and in different ways to doing things. So what you're saying is with a thought already applied, with a notion of what you want to do with that thought, but you are not saying it. You're letting it play out, and you're getting the things in place in order to achieve that. And so that's a genius. That's a layered way of thinking where that is genius in how you go about and how a person will go about doing that. And it's a rare way of thinking. It's like, okay, yeah, because I don't think of myself as a genius at all.
Are you actually floating right now? You're like,
No, because
oh,
I would have figured out a way
floating.
where I wouldn't have to wipe my ass when I shit. If I was a genius, I would that.
It's fair.
That's
We've talked about shit a lot today.
it's a thing people do.
We've talked a lot of shit
It's
today.
people do that. People shit. But yeah,
It's true.
that's the thing. I feel like to me, it's just like, ugh. I'll just let them have their fun. I'm really like,
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to miss this, but you've
oh
missed it for 17 years.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've had
weird, right?
diarrhea. That's the way out. It's the way out.
Oh my God.
Diarrhea is the way out.
You're like, don't make me feel bad. I have explosive
Like
ass disease.
like no one can check you on that. What are you gonna do? You gonna come and check my toilet? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Like I have a DVD
What are you gonna do? Call me when you're having diarrhea. I want to hear it. What are you gonna do? Wow, how do you call somebody on that? You can't. You can't. You cannot.
I
I did
did.
that so
I
many
fucking
times.
did.
Hey, so you called in sick? Yeah, I had diarrhea. Oh, okay. Well, hope you feel better. No one called you on it. No one. No one.
But that's literally been your copy paste
Right?
text
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
letting us know that
Yeah.
you can't
We
go.
had 17. We had 17.
You can make it feel like a dick. Look, I didn't want to mention it because it's really embarrassing, but since you wanted to
Right.
know, I have exploding ass
Right.
disease.
Yeah.
And if I show up, I could spew everybody
Yeah.
here. So you want
Yeah.
that?
EAD is
Or
not
not?
something you want, and I have it. I have it. I don't even have commercials for it. Like there's commercials for tardive dyskinesia, but not
Yeah.
for EAD.
Former Mormon.
Not for EAD. Former Mormon has a
No.
commercial. We just made that up on the fly, but we didn't make up one for EAD. Why? Because that shit is horrible, and no one
Real.
wants to deal with that. No one wants that.
It's shitty.
Yeah,
No matter how you look
yeah.
at it, it's
It's worse
shitty.
than Crohn's. Yeah,
It doesn't even it doesn't even suck. It actually just kind of blows like a
and
lot.
it
you
doesn't
know?
care. It doesn't care. It doesn't care where you are.
No, it does
It
what it
doesn't
wants.
care where you are. It doesn't give you a heads up. You just wake up in the morning and you realize
Shit yourself.
you
Boom.
realize
You're done.
you just made a fucking shit companion next to you in the bed. It's that much.
You're like you birthed something. You actually birthed something.
Yeah. You just did a Jackson.
You're like, is that my
You
boy?
did a Jackson Pollock right there on you. Like you want to sell your bed sheets because you're like, maybe this is
You're
hard.
like, it looks like a giraffe. I'm like, No, it doesn't.
Maybe this is art to somebody. I don't know. I'm just gonna swallow edible flowers from here on, so at least I have some
I'll
color in
call
it.
it
So I have
compassion.
some color in it. Just swallow some edible flowers.
Yeah, make it
Yeah.
pretty.
Well,
Mask the stink a little bit.
now,
Hey, I think we killed it tonight, and I can't wait to link this episode to the LGBTQIA% plus places that I'm on. I'm just going to drop it. I'm not going to say like, hey, I have a podcast, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just going to be like,
take this in the mouth.
boom, here's the episode. Listen,
Take that.
I need your
Take
thoughts.
that in the mouth. Well,
right.
well, here's where we can splice in the ender. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to another episode. You may have heard all of this episode. You might not, because I might edit the fuck out of it. But for what you did listen to,
Keep it on the cutting room floor,
Yeah.
though, please.
for what you listened to, we do say thank you. And thank you for coming back. Thank you for continuing to listen to us.
Yeah.
Please feel free to share it with other people, because you know what? We're shareable.
Sharing is caring.
And it's caring. And we're shareable. We are highly shareable.
are.
If you didn't know, now you know. She's the dinosaur. And
That's
I'm the
me.
fucking dude. And you all are amazing, awesome, and we love you very much.
Thank you so much.
Love you so fucking much.
We love y'all so much.
If we'd say it again, does that kind of like mean that we don't?
No, I think that just means that you were gay.
Okay.
You like have crushes on these listeners.
Oh,
I do have a massive boner for our listeners. I'm just
Really?
saying.
really?
Yeah,
I
totally.
don't. But
Absolutely.
that's where the balance comes
appreciate
in.
it.
That's where the balance comes in.
Yeah,
It'd be
exactly.
weird if we both had boners. It just sounds weird to say it.
Then we can sword
It sounds
fight.
weird to
you
say
know?
it.
We can LARP.
Lord. Dagger fight! And he's like, no.
I'm just sad that didn't work out. You know what I
I had a
mean?
concealed magical dagger. And I was here!
Mine's memory foam.
Yeah. So well, check us out next time on fucking hell. Can't say it now. Like, this is why we don't have this.
Okay, to all
This is why
you
we don't have
motherfuckers. Wait, no, listen, y'all go to the website for sure.
This is why we
Go to
don't
the
have any
website.
sponsors or any affiliates for a long period of time. Like, you guys aren't really getting the. We're not
doing
We're not
things. You're not doing
seeing
anything.
anybody.
I know, that's the point.
Yeah, we're not seeing anybody use your codes or even traffic coming from you guys. What do you guys? Are you guys still doing? Yeah, we put out episodes last night. Oh, yeah. I don't think it.
They're like, we don't believe
I
you.
don't think it's gonna be
We
for
did.
us. You guys, yeah, fuck off. Anyway, for all the dudes, dudettes, ladies, gentlemen, motherfuckers,
and motherfuckers, jigahos and jigablows. Wait, no, what is it?
Jigahos and gigalos.
There you go. Fucking.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for listening, and please come back. Be sure to go to the Dinosaur and the Dude for all the awesome shit that we just talked about.
Just start scrolling and clicking and just soak it in. So just fucking soak it in. It's a hot, sticky mess, but we love it. It's awesome.
Okay. It's like an old Cinnabon. So, all right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Love you, lady. Thank you for your time.
I love you too.
I'm glad you're feeling better. I know it takes some time,
Thanks.
but figured I'd give you your space.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You were very graceful,
I was on the fence. I have to admit, I was on the fence. So
I know, but I really appreciate it. I do. I needed to just kind of it was only Monday, but I mean, she was my baby, right? I mean, so I really wanted to dedicate time to her, to honor her properly, because she's with me still. I know that she is. Sure. So I just wanted her to understand how from my heart to hers, our spirits, I'm really grateful I have been her mom, and she was an amazing pup. And she's missed, truly. Her and her sister both, both of them. But it was time for both of them. And I'm okay with that. I look at death a little bit differently than a lot of people. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not like, oh, yay, I can't wait till I
Yeah.
die because I'm here for a
Right.
reason.
And so are they.
Yeah, and so are they, exactly. And we just so happen to help
and
each other.
If we could, to be the dick I am, if we could, during that whole bit, if we owned the rights, I would be playing Sarah McLachlan the whole time in the background.
Right.
So,
Okay.
love you, lady.
Yeah.
And
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
We'll do another one of these next time, and I'll text you later, and you'll text me later like we always do. And for the rest of you,
Yeah, absolutely.
bye.
Bye.